Go live.
Well, no, go live. Oh, may as well. People are watching.
All right.
No, I was.
Yeah.
You asked me.
One. How many people are watching?
How can you tell?
We're not live.
Look, we're doing like this. What?
We're live. We're live.
Okay.
Behave.
Well, no.
Don't grab my leg.
So tell me about the music tomorrow. That's what I want to know.
Tomorrow's gonna be an amazing night. It's our second edition of Salsa Music. We're gonna have Sonidos Unidos. They're gonna be performing live right here where we're sitting.
Oh, they're gonna be down here. Okay.
Yeah, right here. This whole thing. Last month we had it. It was amazing. It was really, really fun. Really, really fun.
See, if I hadn't
Classic.
joined Facebook, I wouldn't have known.
You're not on Facebook.
I am now. I crossed over to the dark
You're
side.
like yesterday late.
I know. I told my daughter she had to come and give me lessons.
Hashtag you are late.
Yeah. I told my daughter she had to come give me lessons. I said I think I'm posting things over and over.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like a drug. You don't get hooked. You're gonna post things like I'm brushing my teeth and I found a piece of meat in there from last week.
No. I don't even have any. I'm not even putting any pictures up there.
What's the purpose?
Because it's the only way I can monitor certain family members, find certain family members.
You're a writer. It's a book.
That's how I found you. Because
I'm not hard to find.
Well, I didn't know what your name was. I only knew Tag.
Well, you can do tag and it'll come up.
Well, how I found you was I found Julio, and then I looked at Julio's friends, and then I saw your picture, and I said, that's Tag. That's how I found you.
I'm telling you, line up. That line goes around the corner. Look, you can't even get your eyes off me. Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't start with me.
She's sizing you up just
Don't.
How are you just gonna walk across? You're just gonna
In
snatch
front of the
me.
camera.
I mean, people are watching. Hello, that is Charlie Harper. Get back over there.
Did you see him? He went to get what?
Who wears the flannels now?
He went to the. Look, I'm trying to remember. What's his name? Charlie Sheen.
That's Charlie Harper.
Yeah, but he was drunk. I know, but
He's
he was
always drunk.
I know, but they recorded him. This couple recorded him at Taco Bell.
Oh yes, I seen that. No, and he said, well, so check out the narrative, but he's like, I'm effing ripped. I'm wasted right now.
He said, but it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, that's Charlie Sheen. Come on now.
Yeah, he was fine.
I was at work today. I was like, I love Charlie Sheen. He just lets it all hang out. He doesn't even care. He's like, I'm rich, I'm famous. I don't even care what you think about me. That's the way you gotta live. He's
Well,
anti-Hollywood.
you know what? You should live that way even if you're poor.
Well, I wouldn't say do the drugs the way he does.
No, I'm just saying don't worry
I
about
want to
what
do drugs,
people
period.
think about
I mean, I
you.
don't do drugs, so I live vicariously through Charlie Sheen.
That's who you
Well, I'm just saying. I also have other people. I have Tony Soprano. I have Ari from Entourage. Those are my star fathers.
Seriously?
Tony Soprano and Ari Gold. Every day, all day. I love them. I think what they did is they donated to the sperm bank and they gave it to their mother and my mother, and I became like an image of both of them.
Well, I'm Fox Mulder.
Yeah, there's a bunch of aliens over here.
I want to believe.
We'll talk movies.
Okay. Did you go see Planet of the Apes?
Not yet. Haven't had a chance to download it yet. Did I say that out loud? No. I think I said it out loud.
It doesn't matter.
I watch movies, but I'm not paying all that money for movies no more. I remember the day when it was like $2.50.
I remember when it was 35
I got
cents.
4 kids. When I go, it's like $100.
Well,
Because they want to eat popcorn and soda and
it was 35 cents to get in the movie.
Whoa!
It was 35. We had a neighborhood.
Now you're telling your age.
I don't care. I'm 61 years old. I don't care.
She said 22 cents.
No, I didn't say 22. I said 35.
I was off by a little bit.
It was 35 cents.
Excuse the 13 cents out of me.
But the beauty of it was we could go to the movie theater. The movie theater was at the end of our block. I grew up on the Lower East Side. It was It was the Apollo Theater. You could go in at 9 o'clock in the morning. Just kids. There were no adults in there except for the matron with the white uniform.
What do you do when the school? I mean,
on the weekend, on Saturday.
Clarify yourself.
Saturday.
Clarify yourself.
Saturday. So we could go to the movie at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we could stay there all day until 6 o'clock.
But back then, they only had like 2 movies in the movie theater. So
No,
you would watch
no.
the same 2 movies all day?
Are you going to tell me what it was like, or are you going to let me tell you what it was
Well,
like?
I watch movies and I read history, so I know back then they didn't have multi-movie theaters
No,
like they do now.
what they had was cereal. So we watched The Three Stooges, we watched Tom and Jerry, watched cartoons. Everything. It's just like watching Saturday morning.
Did they give the news too? Like they
No.
used to?
That was at night. So they had all of that stuff, and then at the end,
Was that a sneeze?
you
sound like a little mouse.
Then at the end, I know it didn't sound like a sneeze.
He like chew. He went chew. He like,
Focus.
I'm trying to focus.
So then at the end, there would be 2 movies. Okay, that's how we saw we saw the Guns of Navarone, Elvis Presley, all these movies. Then at 6 o'clock, it didn't matter if it was the middle of the movie, the beginning of the movie, all the kids had to get out. They cleared the movie theater out. And then at 8 o'clock, the adult films came on. And then you could come back with your parents. And
How long you been in Rochester?
Movies. 20 years.
You know what my favorite theater was? Because it was affordable, was the Warren Road one.
I wasn't here then.
Was Warren around?
Yeah.
Was it open at that time 20 years ago? I don't know.
I came here in 94.
They had the worst popcorn. The popcorn I think sat there for like a month and they still sold it. It was the worst popcorn.
Where was it?
On Warren Road.
I don't even know where that is.
Oh, you on the west side. East side.
No, I grew up in grew up. I lived
East
in
side.
Henrietta. When I moved here, I moved to
I
Henrietta.
can't even do my East side. And you're like, west side.
No, I grew up on the Lower East Side.
But that's like 8 hours away.
Yeah.
We're talking about here.
Yeah.
Right now you're on the west side. And I live on the, I can't do it. Hold on, my fingers. Let me do it. East side.
Well, I live in Brighton now.
So you're on the, I can't even do a B. I can't do a B. Hold on. I can't do it. The Warren Road, actually, what is it now? Is that where Lovely did her campaign at? No, that was the
What was the
deli
name of the
next
movie
door.
theater?
It was called the Warren Theater, the Warren Plaza Theater. I don't know what it was. It was 2 theaters. It was old. It was scummy. It's been around forever, and it.
And the movie used to go off in the middle.
Oh, it was garbage. I think the last movie I seen it was Passenger 57. I took this one girl I used to date when I was like a teenager and stuff, and it was cheap. It was like it was like what the Movies 10 is right now.
Movies 10.
But you only had like 2 options, so I mean it was open, it was cool, but it was like no one there. But at one point people used to go there all the time. I remember that. I seen the Breakfast Club there. Who could forget the Breakfast Club?
How old are you?
Ooh, rim shot. I am 25.
Yeah, right.
That's when I stopped aging.
Was that one of the mug shots you showed that time?
No, I was 17 at that
He
time.
was showing mug shots.
I got 2 mug shots that I put up on. Oh, you watching my mug shots too? I got 2 of them posted up. What I was happy and what I was like. I asked the officer, I said,
over there, I said, look at him, he's showing his
he goes,
mug shots.
and it was an appearance ticket to go to court, and they had to take the fingerprints of the mug shot. I was like, well, whatever. I like, can I smile? He goes, it's your picture. I'm like,
He was trying to be the
I held the
hot
paper.
mugshot guy that now has a modeling contract.
No, but then I got caught in the car, and I wasn't too happy that day. So I was like, I wasn't happy.
You had hair then?
Huh?
You had hair then?
I have hair now. I just choose to cut it off. People keep thinking,
saying that.
People keep thinking that I'm bald by like
I remember
nature.
you and Julio sitting here having that same conversation.
I'm trying to tell you, I
And he's
just
right.
shaved my head today.
He's right, but your hairline is all the way back here.
No, my hairline is right
No,
here.
it's not. It's all the way back
I got
here.
receding hairline. I've always had it since I was a kid.
Isn't that what we just
I'm
said?
trying to
It's all the way back
It's
here.
not. What you talking about back
I've been
there?
saying it's
What is this
shiny.
back here
It's
stuff?
all the way back here.
No, it isn't. I'm bald back here. I'm all. That's because I'm bald right now. I shaved my head.
I know you shaved it, but I can see.
You know what?
where
You just
did
can't
shave.
take your eye off me. You're just looking for conversation. Just keep staring at me, right? Admit it.
You know what?
Admit it.
You know what? You
Just
know what?
admit it.
You
Just
know
admit
what?
it.
You know what? He doesn't realize that I don't come with a warning label. Okay.
I see a label on your dress. It says "Take it back to Walmart."
He does not know that I do not come with a warning label.
Whatever.
So be careful,
We can
Tag.
go back and forth all day.
Be careful,
We can
Tag.
go
Sitting
back
here
and
with this
forth.
old lady.
I didn't call you old. I did not say that.
I'm
Did anybody
okay.
hear me?
I'm
I did
okay.
not say
You
that.
wanna Be careful.
See, now the instigator. Charlie Harper, just sit there and have a vodka. Have a Mai Tai. Look, he's just.
He wants to talk about movies, but then he hasn't seen any.
Okay. Have you seen The Counselor?
Not yet.
The way Brad Pitt got killed in that movie was classic.
No spoilers.
No, the way.
No
did you see it?
spoilers. No spoilers.
I didn't even think it hit the movie theaters.
Yeah, I did. I just have to take.
think it was there for like a week.
Wait. I have to take a Javier Bardem moment.
Javier Bardem is he's the man. And no Old Country for No Old Men, he killed it.
Yeah, but did you ever see him in Hamon?
Ooh, you trying to hit on me again? You know what Hamon is? That's ham. She's calling me a ham.
Have you ever seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
With Penelope Cruz?
I'm trying to find.
She's like 17, and then they ended up married.
They haven't.
I know,
they
but
had
I
a
mean,
kid or
this was
having a
their
kid.
first.
Have you seen the movie Beautiful? It's spelled a little differently.
Yeah.
I haven't. I gotta see it.
Yeah, that was good. You really should see it.
No, yeah, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it.
No,
I see movies all the time. I see new movies all the time.
Yeah, like
the
what?
new Transformers is pretty cool. I like the special effects. I mean, back then I wish, you know why? Because when I grew up, I watched those cartoons, and to think the way that they make them now is crazy. They make them lifelike. I feel like I'm in a movie, like real robots are transforming or whatever. I'm into all. I will watch a chick flick as long as the storyline is good. I'm sorry, but I like The Notebook. I said it. I like The Notebook. Who doesn't like it? The Notebook. Okay, I said it. I said it.
The Gosling.
Listen, when I was young, I watched the movie that had me choked up not because it was a chick flick, but because it was like real life. And I thought, man, what if I have a close friend like that I grew up with and they pass away? Well, it touched me in a way, but it was Beaches, Bette Midler. That was, and the last time I said that to a friend, he pulled my hood card, and I had to fight to get it back. I had to fight to get my hood card back. I told him that. Matter of fact, Julio's daughter, Skinse, we were talking about movies or whatever. I was like, yo, that movie Beaches. He was like, give me that. He was like, give me that. You don't deserve that. I watch all types of movies as long as the storyline is good. If the whole story is good, I watch it. I don't care. Yeah, I'll go out with girls on dates, and if they want to watch a chick flick, I'm down with it. But I'm gonna tell them straight up, that was garbage. Or you know what? That was alright. Well,
I like my martial arts violence.
What was the first movie you cried at?
Oh, Bambi, of course.
Fucking E.T. I cried when E.T. died.
I was already working with E.T.
You probably were one of the freaking people with the spacesuits on killing E.T.
No.
I cried for E.T.
You know what I remember about E.T.?
Bambi, I didn't cry. I like taking girls to watch the movie because they were like
this is what I remember.
Crying. I was like, baby, don't worry about it. I got you.
No, this is what I remember about E.T.
You know that's a cartoon.
I know. My
E.T.'s
younger
real.
brother was,
E.T.'s
I don't
real.
know, 8, and he has ADD. And my mother lived in Red Hook Projects then. And I took my younger brother to see E.T. on 34th Street. And we fought physically from 34th Street, Manhattan, all the way to the Red Hook Projects.
Why?
That's all I remember about E.T.
Probably because you made fun of him crying.
He didn't cry.
Maybe you cried.
I didn't cry.
I cried for E.T.
No,
I cried for E.T.
E.T. from home.
Tim, how old are you?
Yeah. Old enough to know better.
Did you watch E.T. in the theaters when you were a kid?
I didn't see it in the theaters. No. We didn't go to the theaters.
I don't think you're as old as me then.
You didn't?
You look older than me, but you're not as old as me. That's the beauty about me. Because I look good for my age.
How old are you?
I'll be 40 next year.
Oh, jeez.
Please.
Young punk. You look like you're 60. You look older than her.
What is that supposed to mean? What does that mean? He said he looked older than me.
You put yourself out there. Don't do that with me. Drink that water. It's good for the health. I drink 4 cups every night.
You know what? If we weren't broadcasting, I have to edit myself.
You can't throw water on me. You know why?
Who said anything about throwing water on you?
I'm just saying you can't do that.
But I wouldn't.
I'll multiply like a gremlin.
You know, you
can't have more than one of me around here.
I'd be scared to be out here.
Why?
What did she say?
She'd be scared.
Why? Oh, come over here.
Come on.
Why not? You can put your little fancy. Are those shoes or boots?
They're boots, biker boots.
She got biker boots.
She got biker boots on.
She's a biker.
You're an artist, right? I missed your interview. What's your name again?
You had an interview today?
Nareda.
You had an interview today?
I didn't know. I just came here to...
Did you have an interview today?
He's doing the Judge Judy thing. What did I ask you, madam?
I did not ask you that. I asked you, did you have an interview today? Just there you go. For the record, can you
That's
say yes?
either a yes or
just
a
say
no.
yes. You can nod to me, but I need my what's the person on the side doing? The stenographic person. Whatever.
Yeah.
For the record, is a yes.
Is not an answer.
Yes. This is not an answer. No.
Are you sure you want this live?
Chuck doesn't care. He's wearing the other pair of biker boots over there. Dusty ass shoes. What are you wearing over there? Charlie Harper, I swear. So, Planet of the Apes. Good. I heard it was great.
It was okay.
I heard it was really good.
It was okay.
You know what? I watched Godzilla a couple times. I didn't like that he was on that movie for like total 15 minutes when the movie's like 2 hours long. Godzilla. The storyline is good. Cranston, you can't go bad with him. Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but Godzilla, I'm Godzilla'd out.
I grew up on Listen,
I grew up on Godzilla.
Channel 30, Channel USA, you watch wrestling, then you watch Kung Fu Theater, then you watch Godzilla.
Yeah, well, during those hours between 9 and 6, we were watching Godzilla.
9 and 6? You were watching 6 hours? Wait.
But I thought
9 hours of Godzilla?
I thought you said you liked movies.
Yeah, but I don't watch 9 hours of Godzilla.
I said during those
you said
9
between
hours,
9 and 6.
we were watching that.
Listen, I'm only going by what you said. You said you just told me 9 hours. Who the hell watches 9 hours of Godzilla?
That's not what I said. I said between 9 and 6. You said, what did you watch between 9 and 6? We watched movies. We watched cartoons.
No, so you didn't. You said I watched Godzilla.
I didn't know I needed to break it down again.
Yeah, you need to break it down with me because I would find out. Listen, I'm like the little. What you saying?
Train that could.
The little train that could, huh?
I know I can. I know I can.
I know I can. I know I can. Okay, did you cry when Mr. Rogers died?
I didn't like Mr. Rogers.
I didn't like him either.
Even
he was
when
too
I was
damn
a
neat.
kid,
I didn't like that. I think he was the other way.
Very boring.
He was really boring.
He was very boring.
My little brother used to watch him like, "What you watching?" Like, give me the damn remote. And back then, the remote was a slider. Was a big. It was. Remember the cable thing? It was a box, and you slid the damn channels.
Yeah, but think about that.
I would reach over and slide the channels on him.
Think about that. Mr. Rogers was on when I was a little girl. That's how
so was Mr. Kangaroo.
Well, I like Captain Kangaroo.
I bet you did.
Yeah,
you brought his
did.
personality up in here, didn't you?
I
you got
did
the sideburns and everything.
I like Captain Kangaroo. Yeah, I did.
No, hell no.
And I liked Howdy Doody.
Hell no.
Seriously.
Okay, let's talk about 2014 here. Let's go back to 2014. Can we talk about some special effects or something here?
Yeah.
What was the last best movie you've seen?
The last best movie I've seen. You know what's really good? It's a movie with, you know who Donnie Yen is? Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen, absolutely.
Did you see the one, go to IMDb really fast, do Donnie Yen. No.
He was
not Ip-Man. I saw that.
Ip-Man.
I saw that.
Ip-Man 1, Ip-Man 2.
Yeah,
crazy.
but go.
But I love the fight that he had in Hero with Jet Li.
Now
Just that mental thing.
Well, forget that. The colors. Do you know, like every scene had a different color?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, Tony Leung is my favorite.
And at that time, I wasn't doing drugs, but I did smoke a couple little drags because I can't. I'm bad with drugs, and we don't connect. But I was bored. I said, let's 2 drags, and I'm already high. I have a very low tolerance, and I'm sitting there watching Hero, and I felt like I was in that movie. I was like,
well, you know,
and the colors, it was so vibrant.
Remember when the leaves were falling?
Yeah.
And they were that was real. They didn't dye those leaves. They did not dye those leaves.
Let me guess, because you were on set?
How are you going to like movies and you don't know what's going on? You got to read.
Listen,
you got to
I got
read.
that much
You got to
time on my
read.
hands.
You got to read.
Read?
Did you bring him up on IMDb?
I got 800 DVDs. You probably got 8,000 books.
2015.
Read an English title. No, like 2013. Go back. Read some of the titles.
Social ID, Together.
He's fighting.
As well. Dragon, The Lost Bladesman, Monkey King, Golden.
Damn. What's he make a movie every month?
Kung Fu Jungle, Iceman.
Fatal.
Reduced to reading movie titles?
No, I'm trying to remember that in this movie.
Listen, come prepared.
Listen. In this movie, he's a cop, and they do street fighting.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
You know the one I'm talking about?
I actually saw
and his
that.
partner's undercover.
Yeah, I see that.
And
I
then
forgot what
he's
it's called.
fighting
It
with
was,
a Vietnamese gang.
19 minutes.
I forgot what it's called.
Force something. F-O-R-C.
It was done like 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4.
Maybe about 4 years ago.
All right, never mind. Don't go that far.
It was like 4 years ago.
What are you doing? The little T-Rex arms? You can't be like me.
No,
You could try.
You don't have the head for it.
Hey, this is a PG show. This is a PG show. Let's keep it PG. Look at them both. They're like right over their head.
What is he talking about?
They're like.
Well, I like Donnie Yen anyway. I like
Donnie
his
Yen
movies. I like
Chuck,
him.
don't be exhaling like that.
This is
Look
what
at
you
Angela. Look at freaking Angela Bassett over here
If you only
exhaling.
exhale. This is what they call filler.
Filler?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing you a favor right now, and I'm not even charging.
This is filler.
Okay, to the show.
We're talking.
Make me laugh.
The last good stuff. Movies have not been moving me. You know what's been moving me is TV shows. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I watched
Sons
Game
of Anarchy.
Oh, this is the last year.
Is it the last year?
For Sons of Anarchy.
Listen,
This is
that
the-
cliffhanger
Oh
off the
my
last
God.
one I can't. It starts in the fall.
Yeah.
Games of Thrones is crazy. The other ones I watch is Boardwalk Empire.
I haven't watched
There's a
that
new
one yet.
one. Just started. They're about to go on the 6th episode this Saturday. They're doing Saturdays on Stars. It's called Power.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
It's
one.
called Power.
See, I don't have cable.
Executive produced by 50 Cent. It's really good.
Who's in it?
Not no big names.
You're supposed to do your homework before you come.
I'm helping you out.
Isn't that what you just told me?
I'm helping you out.
You just told me.
I would tell you a few names. You'd be like,
yeah, let's see.
no.
But,
no.
yeah,
I just told you 50 Cent. That's it.
Anyway.
And they only show them like in 1 or 2 episodes, and that's it.
But it's good? What's it
It's
about?
really good. Okay, he's a drug dealer, but not a drug. Okay, hold on. Would you really? You're gonna make that face? You asked me. I'm trying to tell you. She's like cliche. Yeah, can I tell you? Never mind. Let's talk about the
That's like
freaking-
gang-related.
Let's talk about the Care Bears then.
Like gang
Let's talk about the
You watch
Smurfs.
Gang Related?
No, I didn't watch that.
It's a remake of the.
Oh, now you don't want. You want to hear my gangster shit, but I gotta hear yours.
I don't watch it.
What would you want to hear about mine?
I don't
No,
watch
never mind.
it. That's
No,
what I'm
never
saying.
mind.
It's just a remake of something else.
No, never mind. You hurt my
I don't want to
feelings.
watch
That's
movies
it.
about drug dealers.
No, you hurt my feelings. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Are you watching Halle Berry's new show?
Who? I only see her in my dreams.
And they keep telling her, it's okay. Has anyone watched that? Extinct?
Oh, I haven't.
And they say, it's okay.
Why
It's
you
okay.
She would do anything to see me, look at me, and touch me. See what I mean? She doesn't know she's gonna get a bill in the mail for this.
Which I won't pay.
Collections. That's what you're gonna get, girl.
All right, what else?
Collections.
What else? We have to talk about something. We're trying to kill time here. Help us out, audience. Give us a topic. We'll talk about anything.
Who?
I'm going to be.
I don't watch basketball anymore. I stopped watching
I
after
am
94.
Peg's conscience.
When Jordan left, I kind of left too.
Yeah.
I don't have a
That
favorite
really
That was
basketball
my team. That
Do
was
I
my team.
do I pay attention? Yeah, but that's
to the
about
degree
it.
that I
Yeah.
can pay attention. for
Basketball. I mean, football, baseball,
kinda weird
boxing,
because,
and
like, right
MMA
now
is
it's
pretty much
into
all
The
I
only
watch.
thing I did
talking.
watch
I don't
was
really even know
basketball.
what's going on in my head.
You don't follow football. You
No,
don't follow baseball. You
Boring.
don't follow boxing.
Boring.
What is-
The oldest sport in the world, boxing.
I don't want to watch two people beat each other up unless it's a martial arts
It's a
movie.
sport.
Then I like it.
I'm a very complacent person.
I am not complacent. Will you stop saying that? Why does he keep saying that?
I'm a very non-violent
Are you,
person.
are
I
you
don't.
like? Are you clouding us out?
I'm acting as your conscience. I'm letting people inside your head.
You're laughing with him. Don't encourage him. I gotta deal with this all the time, every day of the week. You ready to come up here?
This is the hardest work that I do all
Come here.
week.
There you
Don't
go.
you were
See?
up here before? Don't
You
be
know what I
embarrassed
did?
now.
You know what I did? I stared at her from eye to eye, and I gave her that little glossy look, and I said,
Because
"Come
I'm
this
like
way."
Romeo.
And look at her. Come on.
Women just
Why are you
flock
nervous?
to
You
me.
up here doing an interview.
Oh, he's nicer.
No.
It's that bald
I'm
head.
gonna leave
It's
for
that
5
bald,
minutes. I'm gonna give
shiny
you
head.
5
People
minutes.
really like it.
Don't be afraid.
I will not intimidate
It's
you.
not gonna bother
No,
you.
don't leave. I'm
What?
not as,
Really? You're like this. A million people
I'm not
watching.
as fluid a speaker.
Don't worry, she'll carry you.
Are you from Rochester?
I'm from Rochester.
Oh, okay.
Rochester.
What part of Rochester is if I know the
Spent a lot of
I
time
left the
on
spotlight,
Clinton,
but I
so
want people
was
to know I'm
born
still
on
here.
Lewis Street.
Oh, okay.
And then moved over to Capitol Place off of, then raised Hollandtown, always in the projects.
I'm guessing so.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you heard me. I'm from the Lower East Side, from the city.
Oh, from New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love New York.
Yeah, I'm from New York. Even though I came here from Alaska.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I lived in
wow.
Alaska for a long time.
I never met anyone that lived in Alaska. You're the first one.
Yeah, I was up there for 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really
This
pretty
is
cool.
really boring with me right now.
It's fine.
Did you ever watch Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
Yeah, and you remember the two women? PBS? It's good stuff.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
ball.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty ball.
Sweaty balls.
We need more cowbell.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Just keep it going.
I'll just nod.
Now let's talk about paper. Let's talk about paper and the way that it's made out of pulp.
Oh, my
And then they
goodness.
bleach it.
Way to put me on the spot.
Don't be
here.
afraid. So what
Don't.
else?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Now. Okay. This is your international audition. And earlier you said that you were going to be exploring your inner self and just letting it all go. So right now on camera, let it all go.
Well,
You
how
saw
old
it
are your
here
children?
first.
My daughter's 19. She's going to be a sophomore at UB, and my son is going to be 17 in a few weeks.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Having teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them to death. They are everything for me. Everything. I'm just
Yeah, my daughter's 31. She'll be 32.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my grandson is 12.
What is this, a family matter?
Yes, it is. My grandson is 12. I'm very proud. He has been accepted into 2 college prep military schools.
Wow.
His name is Najir Anthony. We're doing a GoFundMe fundraiser, everyone.
Stay right here.
Get my little angel
I had
out of
to.
here. Seriously.
The show was tanking without me. I had to get back up here and save him.
Nervous.
I'm nervous with you.
She's
Why?
leaning this way like
It's like when you go to a comedy show and you don't sit in the front. That's why.
Wow,
You know who
somebody
Patrice
called me a
Nielsen
comic.
is? He's a comedian that
oh,
passed
he's the
away.
one that died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's hilarious. We went to the comedy cafe, Julio and I, and we sat like, he's here on stage, and we're sitting right there. And then I'm wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. He was messing with me hard, and I couldn't say. I'm laughing with him. He was up there for like 2 hours, endless jokes. Had the whole place in stitches. God rest his soul, funny man. I'm not gonna do that to you though.
That's why he's leaning over and
I'll
you're doing
try
like
not
you're
to.
going.
Time for a drink. Oh, that's so
She's
good.
rubbing her arm and just leaning.
A bit hoppy.
You look so damn insecure right now. What the hell is wrong with you?
You remember that
You got the prettiest hair, and you're like, I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be here. He's about to mess with me.
Remember the movie Broadcast News? The guy, he wanted to be the anchor. Then when he finally got his chance, he couldn't stop sweating.
No, how
That's
about
what she's like.
how about what was that? The Jim Carrey movie, Bruce Almighty.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you.
But you guys were amazing before I got up here.
No. Where you going? Where you going?
I want to go back.
She's
to
still
my-
leaning.
Stay right here. I can just lean on you like this.
No,
She's gonna pass.
the chemistry between
She's getting
you
red.
two
She's getting
is
red.
just
She's
yes.
right in your dress. Right. Where are you going?
She can't get her
Switch
legs
seats with me at least. Where you going? Like you had enough?
All right, hold on.
Okay, sit down. I got some questions. I got
Look at
questions.
she's gonna
I got questions.
This ought to be
I got
good.
questions. I can make a blush. How old are you?
Oh no, that's
What?
definitely not.
You can't ask that
Definitely not
question.
going to be.
Wear
Start
it,
with how much
wear
does she
it.
weigh?
Don't be afraid of it. Wear
How
it.
much do you weigh?
How much do you weigh?
How much do you weigh? Is that your real hair?
That one I'll answer.
Is
Yes.
that your real eyes?
Are those your real boobs?
Is that Botox in your lips? I mean, you gotta talk.
Okay, just ask
I
me.
mean, what
have
is your
fake
age?
nails?
Because at a certain time, skin wrinkles. You got a lot of tattoos, girl.
Oh my god.
So I'm
it's gonna
just
look
saying,
like
though.
your skin is falling off.
I'm just gonna say it's gonna look like a plant one day. Next day it's gonna need some water.
Did you see Melanie Griffith? It looks like
Oh,
all
she
of
look
her-
like
Oh
she
my
look like she fell off the ugly tree and hit every damn branch on the way down.
Just her skin
I'm
is just
out.
dripping off. her.
No, where you going? Where you going?
I'm out.
Well, again, how old are you? How much do you weigh?
I'm not going to say that on here.
No, right there,
Not
that
gonna
camera,
do-
that camera.
What year did you graduate from high school?
Yeah, we'll keep it nonchalant.
Not going to say.
What high school did you go to?
I went to East.
Yeah. And what year?
East has been around for like since what the
Yeah,
60s,
'cause my
50s?
mom graduated from me, so it's been around a
So
long
the
time.
40s, 30s, maybe.
She was in the first graduating class.
Ooh, you go way back, girl.
I go way back. Way back.
You're the one that told me to ask her her weight.
You did it. You started it.
My turn. Let me have this chair.
You started
There's
it.
a chair right over
You
there.
started it.
Don't have him kick you. I know. Sit right there. Have him go get his. There you go. Get your damn chair.
Oh, it's too much for me. Oh.
Hold on. Ghostbusters are calling. It's Julio. Yes, sir.
Isn't he here?
We're on live TV right now, waiting for you.
I thought he was
Hey,
right over
how's
there.
it going?
Wasn't Julio over there before?
I don't know.
Who are those
Was
people?
it? No, wasn't Hulu. Well, so how you doing over there? Good.
What's your ETA?
It's hot in here.
Are you okay?
Okay.
No, she's gonna pass.
No, you're really. Now we just have to. We'll just turn the tables a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Just calm down.
We'll start like
Okay.
we're gonna start
Gotcha.
asking some really tough questions.
Right.
We're gonna ask some
Are
really
you
tough
complacent?
questions.
Are you complacent?
Ask Chuck to spell that word.
Spell what?
Complacent.
Complacent. So when I was
Phonetically.
COMPLACENT. Anyways, when I was
Spell
actually
plaid.
plaid. TAG.
Pat.
Spell cowboy boots with a scuff and a mark.
Really?
Hold on. I'm gonna help you out.
Spell.
I'll
I'm
help
really
you out
cool
right
with
here.
the
Let me
Steelers
help you
shirt.
out.
What are you doing?
Gotta get that scuff mark out.
There you go. You should buff them.
Why
Do a
you
little
buff
buff
'em?
on there.
Why
Do a
you
little spit
buff 'em?
shine on
So
it.
that's the
Right
whole
now,
artist
for the-
thing.
Yeah, absolutely. This is all Phil. That's not Phil. You're good. No, you're good. This is great. No, he's not Phil. He's not Phil.
I ain't Dr. Phil.
No, I know that. No,
That's your excuse?
Like,
What we can hold it
Let's
long?
announce
Wait,
that.
we can hold it for a long
Let's
time.
announce that to
No, it's
everybody.
okay.
Yeah, you announced it. Do you want us to? Do you want
You know
them to know
the
that you
si-
got the pens on too?
you know.
Because you won't tell us your age, so I'm just
The little
gonna.
pads.
The little. Ooh.
The little instead of
See, I'm not the
pen,
only one.
the little pads.
She's hitting you for the right. I'm hitting you for the left.
You're not the only one that wears it.
Oh my goodness.
I actually,
I know
I
I
went
gotta
to your
be
store,
like
the
10
local store.
shades
They were all
of
bought out.
red.
I said, "Where are they?" They
I
said,
already
"Chuck bought them
know.
all."
You can't like that. Look, you can't just come back like that. You know.
I just
You
did.
did. It was pretty bad.
Well, as bad as your hair.
Oh, okay. Why? What is it with hair?
I don't
if
like
you want
it.
hair.
Dude,
grow
you're not
it.
12.
Huh?
You're not 12.
No, and you don't have hair.
Okay, how long does it take you to do your hair?
About 3 seconds. How about you?
I believe that.
It takes more.
Me? I gotta shave it.
You don't
What's
have
that?
to shave it.
I don't shave every
You know,
day.
he's
Nah.
only got to shave half his actual skull.
Hey!
Where is Julio? I cannot wait.
How about
to
your
see
hair? How
him.
long does it take to make this? The believe, not the weave. The believe.
The belief.
The believe. It's called the believe now.
Do you know how many little ladies died so you could have that hair?
No, they didn't die for this. This is all from the
So
scalp.
do you dye it every week or every month to show?
Oh
the,
yeah,
to hide the
I
little-
do dye it. I
to
do
show the
dye
little-
it. Yes.
little, you know, to hide those.
Black, just
You
black.
gotta hide the little.
I think maybe you should go for some black
Yep.
dye.
Yep.
Listen, man, I'll let my hair
do
grow on
that.
purpose one day, just so you can see that I can grow it.
I don't think
and I
you
don't
should.
have white
I don't know
hair.
that we
I think
wanna
you
see
should.
that.
I don't
think
have
you should
white
let
hair.
it grow. I'm
I don't
telling you, I
like
think you
it.
should let it grow out like
Where
down
you
to your
going?
chin.
Whoa!
You're right. Wait.
Where you going? Okay, she been drinking. She been drinking. Where you going?
I wasn't supposed to be. This wasn't part of the plan. This was not part of the plan. The plan was to come and check it out and talk to some people on the side. It was
You
never
shouldn't
to
leave.
be in front of.
You sound a little scored if you ask me.
Skirt.
Oh yeah,
Scourge.
I am
Scourge.
very.
Little scored.
I thought you did.
Well, hair like that, you should be all up in here like this.
Don't hate me
Got
because
my
I'm
hair-
beautiful.
Oh, I thought you was gonna give me a little massage right there. I was.
So should we actually like get going with real talk here?
Actually, that's what Julio said. We should get going with real talk. Let me Facebook this and let them know that we are starting. I got a bunch of fans.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's see. Ricardo's.
Oh, you guys are not gonna do like you did last time.
Yeah, that's
You spent like
Hold on,
15
yeah.
minutes staring down at your phone.
Let's see here.
Do you know what that
Wait,
looks like?
wait. Ready?
But do
Ready?
you know what that looks
All
like
right,
for
we're
the
beginning
audience?
three. We're beginning 3 Talk 36. What? Yeah. Wow. This segment gets really old real quick. Hashtag. We've done this too many times. Hashtag. There's still nobody on Facebook. Hashtag. Let me stare at my phone a little. Sorry.
Okay, can you get the segments up and running, please?
What's that?
Go to commercial break and get the segments up running. We got to do real talk. Got to do real stuff.
Real stuff. You ready?
Real stuff.
I'm with you on that.
Are we
think
live?
my
Let me
boss
know
is
when we're
fine.
ready.
Yeah. That's why we got like over the topic right now. Yeah.
You're listening to him.
She agrees.
Good
with
luck
me.
with that.
Staring
She's like
at the phone.
she's like the film major.
Yes.
Are we ready? Are we going? Oh, hey,
Live.
welcome to Real Talk 360.
Whoa, whoa,
You're-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Said you're on commercial.
Oh, sorry.
Relax. You're on my show now.
Okay.
You're on my show.
All right. Are
You
we
follow
past
my
commercial?
lead.
Recap.
You ready?
Last week's show.
Are we
and
down
intro
there?
This week's episode.
Now you know how I feel.
Welcome to Real Talk 360.
What are you doing?
This is
Whoa, 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 whoa.
With Veronica Dasher, I'm Julio Jordan, and you.
That was last week. That's the recap.
Actually, that was pretty
It was
good.
a hostile takeover.
That was pretty good. I did one that. That was pretty good.
It was a hostile
Are we on though?
takeover.
Are we on for real? Welcome back to Real Talk 360 Live with your host right here, Ricardo Nieves Tag. We have some different, unusual guests here today. I pulled them from the audience because they had no friends.
Temporary.
Temporary friends. We have
That's
Julio on
about
the
all
way
the
with
time
our
we
main
get.
head. Can I talk?
not often.
Julio's on his way right now with our main guest, Roland Williams, Super Bowl champion and local advocate. He will be here very shortly. In the meantime, we're going to start the show off and do our introductions. Again, who are you?
My name is Tess Padmore.
You know what I just thought of? You ever seen that movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
What's the lady's name? Kit.
Eartha Kitt.
You did that sensual thing. That's what you just did right there. Like you got the perfume fragrance line. Anyways, and you are?
I'm still Chuck Leveche, still here. From our earlier, we were people.
No, this is a different
Forget it.
segment, though. This is a different segment.
Forget it. It's
Just follow me.
whatever.
Just follow me.
Follow me. Okay,
I'm a little tongue-tied.
Hi.
Anyways,
My
last
name's
week
Chuck.
you said it
I
once.
was gonna do
You don't
what
get
you
to
told me.
Said it
twice.
Once is good enough.
Once is enough.
Once is good enough.
Once is enough.
The biggest problem the audience is going to have right now is figuring out your last name. Love that cheat.
Me? What? Okay. Oh my gosh. You've lost control of your.
I do not get paid enough for this.
No.
Anyways,
no.
Chuck,
None of us do.
serious, right here.
Okay.
Work with me. Work with me. I got these Boston baked beans staring at me here. Anyways, last show was awesome. We had my co-host temporarily filling for Julio, who spent the last week and a half on vacation in Florida. He's coming back today. He'll be here in a matter of about 15 minutes. It's funny, I'm looking at the watch, the battery died on. Anyways, it was a great show. We're going to recap a little bit later on, but we're going to do some hashtags right now. Can we move? Oh, I'm looking at you, and I got it right here.
Hashtagging.
Do you know how to hashtag? Why does this thing work?
Call-outs. It's Facebook call-outs
Do I
and
gotta point
hashtags. Hey, somebody help with this. What's going on?
I-
If it doesn't say how to do a hashtag
Julio, where
or
are you? I need
Facebook
you.
thing there, we don't know how to do this. So now we're going to go to that segment where everybody looks at their phones and doesn't talk.
For 15 minutes, I might add. That drove me nuts last week. I can't see that.
Don't
You're
say
always, You're
anything.
always asking. Oh.
Don't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Really?
That's what you guys look like.
Okay, well, you know what? I will do this.
Hashtag
Stop looking
somebody's
at the
doing
phone.
something.
That's exactly what they.
All right, wait. So,
For
no, not
15
that.
minutes.
Hold up. From the lake to the rooftops of the Strath Allen, picking up our special guest, Super Bowl champion, Roland Williams, on our way to Real Talk 360. Who posted that?
Julio.
Julio. Hashtag Julio. I'm messing this whole thing up, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm getting this all wrong. Hold on.
I would never do this again.
Let me
Hashtag
try
I would
this
never
again.
do this again.
me try this
Hashtag whip ass. That's what you gotta get.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm gonna
You
give a
gotta stare at
hashtag
the phone.
shout out.
Hashtag crazy horse. Who recognizes this empty bottle?
Wow.
I saw that.
I saw that.
I need a freaking aspirin right now.
You need
I need a Midol or something. I need Calgon.
Wait.
I need Calgon.
You're gonna lose your card
Hashtag
again.
the Weather Channel.
Continue, Chuck.
No, I'm just waiting for you. You're the one
No.
supposed to
You
be
got the
directing.
hashtags locked down. Go ahead. Continue.
You gotta keep staring down, remember.
Okay.
Can I do a real hashtag?
Do like
Oh,
this.
please, go ahead.
No, this is
Please,
this,
do a real one.
Wait, don't forget this. You gotta
What are you
reminisce.
doing?
You're right.
This is what you guys were doing.
Yeah, you gotta like do this. And I think half the time it just really isn't
And then they
really
sort of
doing
look at
anything.
each
Right.
other,
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, what about this one here?
Yeah, do like
Ooh,
that.
hey.
I actually enjoy that part.
So,
What? When
hashtag-
they just sit there?
I would like to get to it, but I got.
Go ahead.
No. Why bother? Why interrupt
I don't
you guys?
have a phone.
You're only on my show.
you told us to do it. We're just doing what you told us to do.
You're not.
Aww.
Aww.
Show that.
Hashtag pig in a
You're so
blanket.
cute.
Aww.
That is so cute. That is so cute.
It's so cute. Oh, look at the resemblance.
Look. Aww. That is so cute.
I need Julio here now. This is complete abuse.
Oh, no.
Are you
Here we-
done?
Here we go with the
Are you
posting
done?
of the food. What is that?
Oh, you're messing. Now,
Shout
now
out
I'm
to
screwed because
Daisy
of you.
Eldrin. She's at the Charles. Can we call out places? Oh, they didn't pay sponsorship. They didn't. No, they can't be. They didn't pay sponsorship. Sorry.
Just say what it is. The food.
Right, food. Best mini golf anywhere. When's the last time you played mini golf?
I'm playing it right now.
Really? It doesn't look like it. Have you ever actually
Wait.
golfed?
Never show, Chuck.
What is it we're waiting for you to do something.
The next one.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
this works now?
What are you doing? Okay. Oh, hashtag. We're back to hashtags.
Doing call outs to those on Facebook doing mindless stuff and or shouting out the show. Hashtagger.
Jeff
Hashtag,
Goldsmith says,
hashtag
best
minute.
mini golf
Hashtagging
anywhere.
local businesses or things going on in the
Hashtag you
community.
can read.
Pet peeves, etc., etc., etc.
Okay. General Hospital. What an emotional goodbye. Watch it. Apparently somebody died.
I miss my soaps. I miss my soaps.
Oh, it's tough.
I bet
Wait,
you,
I have a
I bet you Chuck
notification.
has Luke and Laura tattooed on his ass.
Wait, what?
Luke and Laura.
I don't think so.
No, don't. Don't.
Does this thing work? I need to move out of hashtagging. They're
What are
killing
you
me here.
doing?
We're already out of hashtag.
No, we need to get out of hashtagging.
We're not in hashtag.
Oh my gosh, Julio, get here now.
What, are you telling me people aren't watching this?
Oh,
They're watching it. Okay,
Oh.
they're just watching. We don't know what to do. So basically, where we're at right now is we're saying what's going on in the community. Now, there was that thing that happened the other day that I think we really need to have your input on. Over in that one city street, there was an incident that involved people.
Okay, Mr. Vague.
Hashtag vague.
And so when all that was said and done, it was really quite interesting. Hey, so did you see the thing that Daisy posted about the charter schools and the results that they were getting against the public schools? I'm trying to engage you in intelligent conversation. I know this may be the first time that's happened, but could you please meet me over here?
And stop being so
You're
complacent.
supposed to be
Whoa.
running your show.
Whoa.
You're supposed to be Mr.
Hey, if you could do
Improv.
less of this.
And
Less
more-
of what- you want me to do less of
You got to
this?
do more of this.
Hold on.
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Women in technology do not mix.
Wait, you want me to do less of this? Less of this? I'll do less of this.
He doesn't get it.
This is your show. Take control, man.
Isn't there like a
Jump
level
in
of
here,
blood
get it
alcohol
done.
concept where you're supposed
So
to be at
look,
when you
I
can't
was
be in the
talking
show?
to you about that whole thing over at the Captain's Attic, man. Where
Oh,
were
yeah,
you?
they
Why did you
closed
get
it.
me?
They
That thing
closed
with
it,
the
right?
people.
They did close it down.
Now the liquor license got suspended. I walked by there yesterday.
Well, it was on the news last
talk
week
about
after
it,
the
'cause-
show was closed.
No, it's your show.
I don't even know about it.
What
That's
don't
why
you know?
Hulu's usually here. All I know, the last thing I heard was they put up a camera, and then the next you know, I
It's
heard
done.
they
It's
pulled the
gone.
liquor license.
It's gone.
So I don't know
closed
what's
down.
going on.
Let's put a cool thing there. You know what they need? A nice Latino restaurant.
I wanted to do that. That place is actually very nice. for a
it'd be
restaurant.
perfect. I agree with you. It is
I love
a great
it. I
place.
love it.
You know what I'd like to do down there?
Hey, hold on. You know my dream. I need some capital.
No kidding.
Hook me up.
Yeah, no kidding. Right?
I got the right people to work for me.
All right.
Make that thing flourish.
All right.
And I have the perfect caps for them to wear while they're cooking.
No, all I need you to bring is an appetite. That's all.
No. They need caps to cover. Oh, that's right. I forgot you don't have hair.
So hey, here's a. Why do you keep going back to this?
Yes, I
do.
do.
You don't understand how much that hurts it. Hold on. Here, hold on. Let's actually give Tag some hair here. And yeah, let's. Yes, you need some hair. And there we go. Tag with dreads. I'm sorry. I was just. Anyways,
You're gonna take a picture too? Good. I can't believe I'm dealing with
so
this.
hey, that whole area over there, that the captain's attic. What's that other?
Magic City.
Magic City.
Where's that?
Right there, Magic City.
No. Where's Magic City?
Right there, Magic City.
No. That's the word,
it's-
Magic City.
Right there,
It's
Magic
right
City.
up the
How many
street.
times will you do that?
Oh my God. Loretta, please come help me.
All right. So
You scared her off the stage.
I did. I regret it
here's
now.
something we should. I think we should take that area there where Captain's Attic is over to Two Vine. Is that what that is over there? I think we should start
Two
branding
Vine
as
is not
off
over
east. We branded as off east. No, what is it? It's not
Two Vine is not over there. Two
You
Vine
guys
is
are the
over
reason
by
why I
the
drank,
middle.
by the way.
Two Vine. What do you mean?
You said Two Vines over there by the Captain.
What's the place near you, Tim?
Isn't Two Vine over by the Little?
Is on Winthrop.
Which is right there by Captain's Attic. Yeah. It's like walking distance. What are you talking about?
I thought Two Vine was over there by the Little. Behind the Little.
It is.
I can't
That's where
talk.
Captain's Attic is.
Oh, I don't know where Captain's Attic is.
I
Okay,
like to
wait.
talk.
We're gonna stop talking. Ready?
My co-host does not talk over me. I do not talk over him.
Yes, you do.
But not like this.
Yeah, you
This is
Yes,
ridiculous.
you do.
This
And
is
then-
like
and then
penis
you
gallery
usually
all
have-
day.
Then you usually have a third.
All I hear is Charlie Brown Sr. going wah 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 wah.
Wait, then you usually have another person that just hands the picture.
So you mean it sounds
Just
like
brings the
every other
picture.
week that you're talking?
So Magic City agreed to close down for 30 days for real? Like that's not gonna do anything?
Yeah, but you forgot. You skipped the dress code at Bar Louie and shooting stabbings continue in
I know about
Rochester.
Bar Louie, but the dress code, I mean,
What is,
so
what
I don't know. You know what I think they need to do, honestly? This is what they need to do. This is the way they're gonna solve everything. This is my opinion.
Which one of those things are you
Everything.
addressing?
Everything.
Okay.
Every bar and club. I think they
All
need
right.
to give you 5 little tickets. And you have a 5-drink limit. A 5-drink limit. Because the problem here is liquor.
But they won't make money.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
how
hear
they
you,
do it.
but
you mean the
I
problem's
hear
not
you,
the
but
people
the
killing
problem. That's the root of all this is alcohol.
It's alcohol.
It's alcohol. People don't know how to act. They think
Let's
they
ban
want,
it.
they want to rip their shirt off and think they're Superman. They want to fight the world.
I think what we should do is make a law.
I see
against
little
all
guys
of
try to
alcohol.
fight big bouncers because of the alcohol. in
I
it.
think we should ban alcohol.
Well, you know
Yeah,
what?
okay, sure.
It's really,
I'll drink to that.
I think they should ban alcohol at large events because when you go to a concert or
Do you drink?
No, I don't.
Then you have no
I used to
opinion.
drink when I
Personal
was younger.
responsibility.
I won't go.
We don't care about
I
that.
gotta listen. I'm a
Why,
responsible drinker.
how you
No,
live
it's
your
not
life
that.
and all
It's
those
that
mistakes
you're
you make,
selling
those are
alcohol
somebody
and you
else's
send people out on
fault.
the
Deal
road.
with it.
That's
Here's another thing.
Victim.
Here's another thing. I think they should make all clubs and bars at least. They need to raise the age limit. 25 or 30 and above.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's what
if
they
you
need to
can
do.
serve your country, if you can go in and die for your country at
Oh,
18, you
please.
should not be able to drink because you can handle a nuclear weapon, but not a beer.
We already fought that war in the 60s.
Sorry.
Why is he on my segment? Can you get him out of here? Get off my show. I'm gonna tell you like Steve. What's that Steve? The Steve Wilkos show. Get off my stage. Then belligerent ass, plaid wearing, freaking Charlie Harper looking. Now you're gonna put it next to a computer and a mic?
Now he's gonna whisper stuff in the mic about the shredding
Off the
balls.
stage. I'm off the
You're not even
stage.
drinking. You're drinking water. What is wrong with you?
Hey.
I drank a pitcher and a half, and I'm better than you guys are.
A pitcher and a half?
Oh my god!
You used
Better than you guys
you
are.
used all of your 5
You're
tickets?
just like.
Did you use all 5 tickets?
I can't do this. I can't do this.
You see, you didn't have
We
control
love
of your show
you.
last week.
Hey, Mike,
Veronica
can
took
I
over.
have
It was
a picture?
Ronnie took over your show
It's
last
right behind
week.
you.
She took over your show last week. Hostile takeover.
Like, I lost complete control last week. I'm losing.
And now this
I
week.
beyond lost it this week. Thank you, sir. At least someone is considered
It's
around
just
here.
it just
I
kind of
gotta
shows.
watch Chuck, though. He likes
It's
to
just a
put
reminder
shit in
that you're not Julio, because Julio keeps control of this show each and every week, as we've seen when you had to
Oh
tap
my
out.
gosh, can you stop talking into the mic and let me do the show, please?
That-
Please.
I'm just waiting for you to do it.
Does this thing work? And why does it only work for Julio?
What are you talking about?
This thing never works for me. Last week it did not work. The week before that did not work. Again, it does not work.
You know what? Every show he complains about the remote control.
I'm hitting. They told me
Surely
this.
by now he should know how to use it.
Okay, you want to get thrown off the stage
No.
too? I'm a single. Listen, I'm a one-man party. I can make this happen.
No, I'm staying.
We're gonna behave.
Yes.
Please get this thing to work.
It's working. What are you talking about? Okay, just click.
Oh my god.
Click it
my
forward.
gosh.
Do what you're supposed to do here.
Click it forward. Come on. They're controlling it. That's why we
Restarting
can't
it.
get
I'm
it.
just
They're like the government.
here
Yes.
we are.
Big
We're gonna do a
freaking
Phineas
brother
Ward
over
Teams.
here.
There we go.
Watching everything we do, controlling what we say, controlling what we do. That's why I'm anti-government. Hashtag anti-government. Hashtag ass whooping. That's what y'all about to get pretty soon. If y'all don't put my damn agenda up here.
So LeBron back to
Okay, we already talked about that.
Okay. No. We did not
Yeah,
talk
we
about
did.
that.
We did. We
that
talked
was,
about LeBron. We
excuse
said
you.
that the
Excuse
NBA,
you. Who show?
You stop watching.
Get off my stage.
I'm not moving.
Get off my stage.
I'm not moving.
Get off my stage.
I'm not moving.
Who show?
Yours.
Can we talk about what we need to talk about here?
What's that say?
LeBron going back to Cleveland.
Good.
Carmelo stays in New York. I feel they were both great moves. Sorry, Miami. Deuces. No more NBA championships for a while.
He just went there to get his rings.
Well,
Which
no.
is good.
What he did was he went and did what he got paid to do.
That's what I mean.
He got paid to bring rings.
Right, and he did it.
4 conference championships in a row and 2 NBA final
I
championships.
said ratings.
I mean, what more? What more can you ask
He
for?
did his job.
Carmelo, I think he was probably the smartest man in the whole thing right now. Because honestly, where do you go when the Zen is right there behind you?
I know.
Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson will bring a championship back
Yes,
to
he
New
will.
York.
He will.
Guaranteed within 5 years.
He'll do
My
it.
mark is 5 years.
If anyone can do it, he
Within
can
5,
do it.
if anybody can do it.
And they never give him enough credit.
I'm sorry, but there's no Jordan, Shaq, or Kobe if there weren't any
That's right.
Phil Jackson.
That's right.
I don't care who jersey you wear. If there, you know what? Phil Jackson played for the Knicks.
I know. Before
I'm
you
gonna
were
throw
born.
it back. I'm gonna throw it back. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna find me a Phil Jackson jersey because that is the man in basketball.
He
That is the man. And Carmelo, you're a very smart man for staying. Personally, I think Lala said we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So, but you're a smart man. You took the money and you stayed in the place to be, the Big Apple. Germany wins the World Cup. I kind of predicted that last week. It was kind of iffy. I thought Argentina had a big chance. It's sorry that Brazil actually lost the first time that they lost hosting. They've hosted the World Cup probably more times than anybody
That
else.
was the first time they lost?
The first time that they
Wow.
hosted the World Cup and they lost. First time. You're behaving now, by the way. I like that.
Oh, thank you. It
lot
was
of-
Chuck.
Yeah, it was Chuck. Chuck is a problem. He's like that drunk guy you take to the club and you gotta take him
The
home.
drunk
And he
uncle.
won't shut up. He won't put the seatbelt on. Now he's all the way in the front. And I'm like, dude, I gotta drive. Sit back there. Leave me alone. You're gonna get me pulled over.
And you're at home, you just keep putting him in the back room.
No.
Go back
Chuck,
there, sit
Chuck
down,
is the
Uncle
guy when
Johnny.
you go out with him and you're ready to go home like this. And Chuck is in the club like this. He's with glow sticks and everything. And you're in the back like, dude. Let's go. It's time to go. And Chuck's like, 5 more minutes. Chuck is chilling. Chuck is chilling. Anyways, Lara vs. Canelo on Saturday. Thoughts? Not many. Not many.
Is that boxing?
It's boxing. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Canelo's
not
the one
many.
that got he got beat by Mayweather. Canelo's an excellent fighter. He is a very good fighter, and they're talking about him and Cotto next, which is not for nothing. As a Cotto fan, I want to see that next. I want to see, well, if Cotto can get through Canelo, the doors are open.
That'll be a great fight.
It'll be an even better fight. if
now
Cotto wins.
now the peanut gallery has something to say.
Hey, that's my fan base. Leave her
Well,
alone.
bring her up here. That's your fan base.
She got the pom-pom. She's like, give me a T, give me an A, give me a G. Hey, glow sticks like Chuck. The new Planet of the Apes movie out tomorrow.
No, it was out last week.
Wait a minute, is this agenda for last week?
From last week.
Wait, that's wrong because that came out last week.
Yeah.
He's jet lagged because he was on vacation. Anyways, I heard it's a great movie. I personally can't wait to see it. Jeter's last All-Star game was classic. I thought it was good. He didn't get the MVP. What are you doing? You're doing something. You're looking at me very maliciously.
Don't read what he's typing. It doesn't matter.
Anyways, always beware of the person behind the computer.
See, I told you. Don't read what he was typing.
That's like, pay no mind to the person behind the curtain. Freaking Wizard of Oz.
Pay no mind. There's
Anyways.
a person in front of the
Oh,
camera.
did you hear what they did? It said Jeter's last game, and they put up the actor Michael Jeter's photo.
Michael Jeter.
Yeah, he's an actor. He was 5 feet tall, a white guy.
He's a Jeter guy?
Yeah, his name is actor's name. And so when Jeter when they won the game, and they had all the stuff up there, they put his photo up instead of
Listen,
Jeter's.
I love Jeter
But
because of the class that he has. The man carries class throughout baseball. In this world now, in social environment, the man's never been mixed up with anything negative. Not once.
Didn't he beat up Halle Berry? Oh, that was David Justice. Okay.
Justice was married to
He's
Halle.
never done anything bad. Let me figure something out. Let me
Jeter-
just make up stuff. Let me make it up right now.
No,
Macho.
he was with Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
He beat her up.
No, he didn't. Jeter, the only thing he hits is baseballs.
Tag, you need to know that about Tess. She just makes stuff up.
I see this.
I
You know
know.
why? That's because I'm complacent.
Spell that.
CAMPLACEN.
Ding! Anyways, Jeter, I'm gonna miss you
Eavesdropping.
dearly as a long time born and bred Yankee fan. You brought flies in here,
It's the
Chuck?
fly
Wait
again.
here. Catch it with the tape.
No, I'm gonna hang this shit out the
Exactly.
Nothing just landed on my middle finger.
What? Okay.
Anyways, Jeter, we're
I
gonna miss you
could
dearly.
say
Are you a
something.
Yankee fan?
I don't watch baseball. It's too boring. They play for 8 hours
is
and the
she
score is
still sitting
0
here?
to 1.
Jeter is like,
Yeah, I know. He beat up Halle
okay,
Berry.
you did not. Okay, OMG. You
Or was that David Justice?
Can I get my little tribute?
Or maybe it was Mariah Carey.
You made me feel like I just woke up.
No.
Can we go to the next segment? 'Cause
Yeah,
she
go
just
to the
killed my
next
whole
one.
drink.
What are you
go
bored?
to the
I can't
next
even
thing.
get love to Jeter.
Seriously, you're bored already?
Sports.
I think
and
that we're kind
entertainment.
of like at the part where
Wait on the interview.
we need the interview. So I'll tell you what.
Do that. He did that.
Don't encourage him.
I didn't do anything.
We need to go to commercial break.
I won a couple Super Bowls. So playing questions for me. Okay.
I'm gonna let him know when
There
he
we
gets.
go. No. Okay.
Oh no! You know, matter of fact,
Getting there.
that's my
There we
godfather. He's
go.
gonna
There
arrest
you
you
go.
on demand right now.
No,
Please
no.
take him away. He's been interrupting my segment. He's been absurd, obscene, and belligerent.
And he knows you deserve it.
Joey, can I just get the handcuffs? Give me the handcuffs. Just let me get the handcuffs. Let me put them on him. Oh my God!
Stop, I don't play
Can
that
I
way.
do my segment?
We've been waiting for you to do something.
If you would stop interrupting me.
It wouldn't be funny.
What are you doing? Not even.
That's
no.
what you guys do.
No, would you leave my phone alone?
My daughter's going to give me Facebook lessons.
Anyways, I'm gonna miss Jeter. He's a hell of a man, hell of a player, a class act. Which, by the way, which camera am I looking at? This one or this
Who's
one?
he married to
This
now?
one. He's not married to no one. He doesn't need to be.
I was just curious.
He's like a king in his own kingdom. He's got an island. His house is on an island. You know
Yeah.
that?
This is not a time in the.
Who? Who's that?
On ESPN.
Enlighten me.
Go online and look.
No, enlighten me. I'm right here. I got a title kill because she killed all my.
he's-
And he got the what's the coach's name? Jim Lee's Perseverance Award, and he shared that he had cancer for the last 7 years.
Whoa.
You go online and check out his.
What was the one with Drake? What's the name of the song Drake did? What was it called again? That was classic. Tell me.
That was so. Remember that thing? Remember that thing? It was great. It was great. It was classic.
I got sweat about my bra and I just
On your bra.
my eyebrow.
He said, I got sweat on my bra. Did he say
Remember
that?
Remember that time?
I can't do. I need Julio here.
No, you don't.
Opinions from
Just
No, I can't do this when you guys are like this.
What's this
I need
opinions
to
from the
focus on my
team?
segment, and I got Tweedledee and.
Tweedledum. What's that? What is that thing where it says opinions from the team? What team? What is
well, we already went through those.
No,
They were-
you're moving way too ahead.
They were the dress code. That
Opinions
was,
for the team?
guys. Yeah, it's really okay.
What
You're actually doing fine tonight. For the first time in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna
And tag.
hashtag whip ass up in here.
If it makes you feel any better, for the first time in 2 weeks, the show is funny.
I'm gonna place my drink down and just act like that never happened. Anyways, I'm gonna put another plug in for Blue Bar and Grill.
Blue Barn Grill?
They're the ones that allow us to be here.
Yes.
Oh, hey, you got that thing this week.
Can I get?
Come on, make the announcements. Isn't it tomorrow?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Can you please tell the people about it?
Huh? Can I talk?
Yeah, please hurry. Come on.
Tomorrow night, Sasso presents Real Talk 360 presents another Sasso night,
Yay.
a second edition, which we're going to be introducing again tomorrow night. What date is tomorrow? The 18th.
The 18th,
July
Friday
18th. We're going to be opening the doors about 9, 10 o'clock. $5 before 11, $10 afterwards. Live band right where we're sitting right here.
Yay.
Sonidos live right here. Local band, awesome. Can't wait to see you guys. If you're not here, by the way, there's not many other places to go to, so chances are you going through the doors are 9 out of 10. So make sure you're here. And
Tag's going to be giving out 5
I
tickets.
love how I get interrupted again.
5 tickets.
We're giving out tickets for the Puerto Rican Festival, the Latino Night in Frontier Field, Canario, Jose Alberto, and maybe a couple other little things, little goodies that I've been talking to Julio about.
Like,
I can't tell you.
Hey, let's have a little bit of fun here about the Puerto Rican Festival. What can we do? I mean, you know, we've got a spot out there, and I think it'd be fun if we shoot the show. I know it's
Well, that's the plan.
on Thursday.
Thursday. The festival's not even on Thursday.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like. Yeah, I mean, can we? Are we? So what do you think? We want to do the show like on a Friday?
Adrian, come over here. Adrian, come over here. Come over here, Adrian.
Come over here.
he wants
No,
to
no,
put
come
you
over
on the
here.
spot.
Keep
Adrian,
walking.
Come over here. Please come over here. You are
He
like
needs
my
help.
life. You are my. You ever go off the boat and you're
He
driving?
needs
towards
he
the
needs
light
a lot of
and
help.
come
He's
over
really,
here.
really
No.
suffering. He's
drowning.
just
He's
suffering
drowning.
tonight.
No, I'm
It's a bad thing.
He's drowning.
Sit right here.
Drowning. It's a big bad thing.
Do me a favor. I love the shirt, by the way. I'm a big Star Wars person. Do me a favor and talk because I'm dying over here.
Oh, so okay. Now he wants you to carry the show because he hasn't been able to all night.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Adrian
Adrian?
Yeah.
Adrian who?
Franco.
Franco? Okay. You related to Tag?
No.
He said no.
So let's talk to Adrian.
No.
So what's the relationship here?
With?
Well, why are you in a seat?
Long story short,
Yeah.
I was expecting Roland Williams.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty long story. Sure, and we think that you're here to fill his spot.
Yeah, well, guess what?
He ain't here. Yeah, he's not here.
Hey, you know that traffic in Rochester can get really bad this time of night.
That's true.
It is true. But we were told that he is on his way, so what we need for you to do right now is just to make people laugh.
Time.
Make people laugh. How many people are watching?
We don't really know.
A lot.
We don't really know.
Well, no, because we're having a problem with software. Shh, don't tell anybody.
He says
Of course,
that
everybody who's watching knows
You
that.
never actually know.
So hey guys.
There you go.
So
Gotta look
Just
at
look at the camera.
which one?
Right.
The one, either one. We'll figure out which one you're looking at.
All right.
No, the other one.
So we're here. It's a Real Talk 360 TV, right?
Yeah.
And because we rotate 360 degrees sometimes.
Right.
But that means we're still looking forward if we do the 360. Sometimes we need a 180. You know? Sometimes we're walking one way and we got to turn the other way around.
You're so young. I was gonna say something, but it wasn't clean.
I'm not
Yeah.
that young.
Yeah, but
I'm not. No, I'm
I
really
was
not
throwing
that
out
young.
numbers. You said 180, then I thought of another number, and I said, "Well, better not say that."
Oh,
You know that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, better not say
No.
that.
90?
No.
No,
No.
not 90.
96.
96.
No.
96.
Go ahead.
So what are you? Who are you?
I'm
what are you doing?
Tess.
You're Tess.
I'm Tess Padmore, yes.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I just sort of.
Did Tag really just walk away from his show?
Okay.
I met Julio at
Wow.
Soho, the small business.
Your contract is over.
He's from the Bronx and I'm from New York City.
Right, and I'm from Rochester.
Yeah, but that's how I met these guys. I met Julio first, and he told me I needed to meet these guys, and I've been hanging out ever since.
All right, so we're hanging out, and Tag just dropped me off here.
Yeah,
Like a sack of potatoes.
like a sack of potatoes. He couldn't hang.
Right.
We were killing him.
Killing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you expecting for tonight?
Oh, I was on the show before 360.
Good.
Oh.
I do a show with Chuck.
Okay.
All right, good news.
Yeah, I do a show with Chuck.
Good news. Tag no longer has to carry the show.
All right, Tag, you're fired.
Tag
tonight.
no longer has to carry the show.
You're also fired tomorrow.
Elvis is in the building.
Fired.
Oh.
No. What? No, Adrian Franco. This is good though.
It's fun, yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm a writer,
You're right. What do you write? Poetry?
creative nonfiction.
Like this?
No,
You don't do like.
no, I'm not a beatnik.
You don't do a spoken word.
No,
Like poets.
no.
Do
Wait,
this.
wait, Adrian, do you do the spoken word?
A little bit.
All right, go ahead right now.
Do something.
So it was the winter. It was cold. It was the cold winter.
How cold was it? How cold was it?
It was without heat.
That was it.
For RG&E, he had not been paid.
Yeah. I call him Reggie. I call it Reggie.
Reggie?
Reggie be calling me.
Reggie be calling me. Okay.
Reggie calls
Reggie
me.
don't call me no more.
Reggie don't call me no more.
That sounds like a good hit song. Reggie, don't call me.
I don't have your
ain't got no
number.
heat. No way to heat up.
So what do you think about Roland
Please,
Williams' cause?
save this.
Which one?
Well, the Champion Academy that he's working on here in the city. You don't know about it.
Well,
do you?
no, it's not that. It's just that I'm not sure I want to move into the whole educational thing because it just brings me down.
Okay.
We're back to being down.
Back to being down.
All right. You know, Tess, I think you've had too much tonight. I think that you've used all 5 of your tickets. I think you've used all 5 of your tickets, and you are now going to have to give up your seat on Udicci.TV as we are.
Is he actually here?
Why do we have
All right.
electrical tape on the table?
No.
Out
because-
in
Trying
the
to
parking
I'm
lot.
gonna make a fly.
All right. At some point here, we may just bring the cameras out to the parking lot at this point.
So,
I've been getting him left and right, man. I appreciate you being here, by the way.
Okay.
You look a little.
I appreciate
well,
you,
I'm kind
man.
of shocked. I don't know what
It's
I'm
good
doing
stuff.
here.
No, that's cool. Just work with it. Just talk. and
Work with it. I mean, what am I looking at here?
Nothing. There's
That's the
nothing.
problem right there. He keeps interrupting.
No,
right there.
there's nothing
Can
there.
you just stop talking? This
Let
is
me-
not your segment.
Let me try this.
Opinions of the team. What opinions?
If I don't talk, we have dead
See,
air.
that's what I'm talking about. Stop talking. Hey, Tim, really? Can you just say? Can you cut his mic off? Mike, for real, do me a going away present for you. Cut his mic off. Talk now, Chuck. Talk now, Chuck. No.
Nice. So what do you do?
He annoys the hell out of me.
What do I do? Well, all of this kind of stuff here and what this all supports.
Okay.
I run that.
Nice.
Yeah. And
He also
I gotta
runs his
put up-
mouth.
Then I got to put up with like somebody who's
He's got to put it with me.
who's supposed to be running a show. He's supposed to be carrying the audience. And every time he tells me to shut up, this is
No.
what it sounds
Every
like.
time I try to
Wait,
talk, he's
let me-
talking.
let me-
There we go.
This is what it sounds like when
There we go.
when I'm quiet. Great show, isn't it?
Amazing.
It's great show when it's just complete silence, and he's okay with that. I'm not.
Are you a Star Wars fan? Or that's just a shirt?
It was a cool shirt.
I think it's an awesome shirt. I love Stormtroopers. I love it.
Where do you think I bought it?
I don't know. You probably made it.
H&M.
I don't
21.
Dude, I shop at Marshalls, okay?
Fam, I got this at Walmart. $6.99.
That's where I got my Corona from. Same price.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks like this.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah,
Very similar.
Star Wars. You would never understand.
No, I wouldn't.
That's why you shouldn't be in my show. Go that way.
So we're here.
OMG.
There. Hey, babe. How you doing? That's my boo. Oh, man.
Tag.
About time. Woo! Yeah. Waste no time. Set up the chair.
Tag. I am your father. Tag. All right.
No, we don't need that.
Oh, you're live. You're already live. You're ready to go.
You're right here, brother.
With the stick.
Oh, I did this for you. I did it for you.
I told him, I told him on the way here. I'm like, yo,
hold on.
What you know about my boy? He a little Steelers fanatic.
All right.
So
I guess the stars in the house, I have to shake his hand. Hey, how's it going?
That was a shot at me too.
that's
You noticed that 2 weeks, the guy, the show was, he lost the show.
It was stolen from
Good to
me.
meet you, brother. Good to meet you, man.
Hold on,
Good.
not for nothing.
How you doing, brother?
About that time, when you see the show later on, you'll know why.
all right.
Hey,
So
the theme for today, this shirt is called Drinking Truth. That's what I'm here to do today. This is about. I'm pouring. This is a shirt I just got from some spot in LA, but I liked it today. It was sentimental.
But it's a real concept. What you're talking about is drinking the truth, right?
That's
what we're going to
It's real
talk
talk.
about.
It's
It's
real.
real talk, and that's what it is. So
Listen, let's start it off real quick. Roland, thank you so much. And
Hold on. We starting right now?
we're already on.
no, we're on.
Oh, we're on. This is so turned up. I love it.
Hold on. Don't let go of my hand with rings like that.
Word up.
Don't do that.
I love this real talk. I thought we were gonna see ourselves in the thing.
No. Hold on, real
We're not
quick.
there yet.
Please give me the privilege to let me wear them. Please. Which was
You're a Steeler fan.
but come on, man. That's the Super Bowl ring.
All right, hold on. Look. Go ahead.
This thing is heavy. My thumb. Okay, my thumb. I have to
It's
do my
real
thumb.
talk, right?
It's real talk.
So
Yo.
this is the Super Bowl championship from Super Bowl 34.
Rams.
I'm actually the only person from Section 5 history to ever win a Super Bowl, only from the city. And this one right here,
He's high
thank you
school.
all. But this one right here is sloppy seconds. It's the AFC championship. People don't know
It's
won
still a
Super Bowl ring.
championship,
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying?
It still is.
The Buffalo Bills, y'all know they got
Look at
about
that.
3, 4, 5 of these.
Look, my middle. Dude, look. That, how big your freaking hands are. That looks nice on me, though. If it was Steelers.
Right.
You're still loving it though, and it's St. Louis, and you loving
No,
it.
I mean, it's a beautiful ring. God bless you, man. I mean, not for nothing. They say that you have better odds against struck by lightning than making it pro, let alone making a championship.
Well,
so God bless you, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That's real talk.
And that's what we're here for today.
Yeah.
We're here to talk about what this man right here has done. I mean, East High School graduate, class of 93, go 93 all
Yeah,
day.
all day. All right. Yeah.
And he was a superstar back in high school. Already he was a superstar. Back in high school, you already know he used to come through, throw up the cameras and everything, and then he went to
Every
Syracuse.
time Julio had a girl, he walked by.
And then,
Roland, really?
But then after that, Syracuse University. And the thing that you did that I loved about what you did was you got your degree, you did your thing, and then you went on to.
By the way, what's your degree in?
I went to undergrad with a degree in communications with a minor in management. And then I went to grad school at Syracuse, like their broadcast journalism school, like it's called Newhouse. It's really a big deal. And like they told me, like, you know how we are, we like to overcome odds. So they was like, no athletes ever been in this program. We don't let athletes into this program. So like I set a plan like 3 years running, applications, all that. And I was the first athlete they ever let in. And it was a big deal. You know, I felt good about it.
So your focus just
great.
wasn't sports, it was also academic.
Well, in my immediate family, I'm like one of the first folks to go to like a 4-year college, you know what I mean? And so my dad, he like worked like 80 hours a week for Monroe County Children's Center here locally, St. Joseph's Villa, for many years. And so, I come from like a blue collar family, but when I went to Syracuse, it was like classes free. I was like, classes is free. They're like, yeah, you can take. I was like, I'm about to sign up. Well, I'm about to get these degrees and everything. Because like they talk about like how much more money you can make with college degrees and all this stuff they say. So I took as many as I could, and it was great.
Before we get to the highs, because I'm sorry, but I have a lot of questions as a fan.
It's good.
As a fan,
let me get a napkin. I can take
those.
this gum out my mouth. I take this gum out my mouth. Let's get some water cracking. Let's get the drink some water.
Can you get the champs of water?
Okay,
Get the champs of water.
All right, we back. We back.
Over here, people.
Because I don't want to.
I was looking at girl.
Thank you. Okay.
Before we get
to
it's real talk, the good questions, because we do real talk.
All right.
Before I get to the fun questions,
yes,
I want to get to the real questions because the most important stuff. We're gonna talk about
real is fun.
No doubt, no doubt. And the real stuff is gonna come first, and then the fun stuff.
All right.
We're gonna talk about your advocacy, something that I have not been to, but I have been paying attention to for many years. Something you don't have to do, but you've been doing for a long time.
Yeah,
it's your football camp.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you? Tell us all about it.
Well, for starters, I think like sometimes like people like miss like how did I was able to go to college, like how I was able to be successful and everything. And really a lot of it was sort of by happenstance. You know, like I didn't really know about college, and like my dad one day was like, "You ever think about going to college?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to go to Morehouse." That's what I saw in Boys in the Hood at the bottom. Like Brandy and Trey. And my pops was like, you can't go to college. You got to pay. And I was like, what? I'm a junior in high school now. That's real talk, right? So, like the next couple of days, I was like, my mom got money for me. She's like, your mom got money for you.
Oh, you got hit.
My mom lived in Ohio with some old
you got hit with
whack dude that she was married to, right? So, I get to the crib. I'm like, I'm about to call my mom. Mother got money for me. Hey, Ma, you got some money for me? She like, nah, baby, I ain't got no money, but they got like, you know, college, you know, loans. You know, Mom trying to like make me feel good about it. I was feeling sort of funny, you know what I'm saying? I came back, my pops was like, she ain't got no money, do she? I said, nah. He was like, well, if you focus, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing, you know, something can work out for you.
Absolutely.
I was sort of sulking. Came back 2 weeks later, and he had a brochure with the Syracuse University football camp in it. And he said, man, this dude at the job told me if you play hard in these camps, they give away free scholarships. And I said, for real? He said, so if you focus, he worked 80 hours a week now. He said, I'll work some extra and pay the $600 for this camp. I said, all right, I'll go. So I go to the Syracuse camp. They have on the brochure, like, bring 2 pairs of shoes, you know what I mean? Yeah. But, like, I ain't never been to Syracuse. I ain't had no luggage. So I put my stuff in a trash bag, and Pop take me up to Syracuse, keep it real, right? Yeah. So I get up to the camp, all these cats from like California and like Florida and sweatsuits, like I rushed for 10 million yards. And I'm like, I'm a straight dude from Rock with heart.
Yeah.
So over the course of those 3 days, not only did I learn like that what you see out there, what you think is so big and everybody's so better than you, every day I could call him my pops like, yo, this dude ain't even that good. And then he was like, oh, for real? I was like, man, this dude in the magazine, he not even that good.
Yeah, he's in the magazine.
And the third day, my pop said something I'll never forget. Changed my life. It's how I'm the man I am today. He said, I said, hey, Pop, some dudes ain't that good. He said, hey, you ever think for a second that maybe they is good, but maybe you could too? Never even once crossed my mind. Changed my mind. I went out there that next day, I became Ro I am today. I believe in myself. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. And I'm not looking back. So I'm not
How long
afraid.
were you playing football? When did you start? I mean, with the Pee Wee leagues over here?
No, I played like a little league year with like the Southwest Coast. But real talk, my junior year, my freshman year I played freshman, like lineman, didn't play that much. My sophomore year, I played varsity, but I sat on the bench because Art Long was a big tight end for East. So I sat on the bench. My junior year, I got hurt my junior year and only played like 2 games. So after 3 years of football, what would make you think I'm going to go on to be the most successful? That's what I teach these young people about, which we'll get to later, about believing in yourself no matter what the situation. You got to learn how to believe first. Later for anybody else, you got to believe, man. So in the course of 200 and something days from my end of my junior year, I only played 2 games.
Wow.
Turn up. Real talk.
How did your combine go?
Well, in college, I did good. I had the highest long jump my year. The broad jump, the combines like this. Like you don't know the combines. They like have you in like draws. You got to like work out. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I did good. I'm known for my blocking. You know, I do a lot of dirty work. You know, we ran the option with Donovan McNabb at Syracuse. So like, you know, I didn't really catch a lot of balls. Like it's like, well, he caught 13 balls his senior year, but I'm like, they only threw me 15 balls.
tackled.
What I'm supposed to do is
You
like
gotta catch everything.
Marvin Harrison had 40 catches his senior year, but Marvin Harrison caught 100 balls every year in the league.
Wow.
And that's crazy though. When we're talking about McNabb, we're talking about Harrison, and you played with these
Keith
guys.
Bullock, Orlando Monray,
But then you go into the NFL,
Yeah.
and now you're playing with Kurt Warner.
I don't want to go that far yet. I don't want to go that far.
All right.
I want to go that far because I got a lot of questions.
All right.
Talk about the most important thing, why you're here. Talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
you're professional.
yeah.
Because you came back when you were professional, right? Or
Yeah.
did you come back
Yeah,
after
no,
you
I
retired?
came back as
You
soon
came
as I
back
got-
when you were still playing.
Yeah.
Now, I remember this is
11
like 10.
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while. And talk about what made you want to do that. What was in your heart to want to come back here? Because mind you, we don't have a lot of superstars from Rochester in any kind of field, and let alone for someone to come back and say, I want to give back.
Well, I think the biggest thing that I wanted to come do is help tear down the disconnect between our city and like the big time. And so I wanted to bring in NFL players like guys to relate, hear my story, and at least start getting hope. Because the biggest thing to start out to be changed in your life is you got to believe on the inside of yourself. If you don't believe that you can have something bigger or better than where you are, you're not going to be able to achieve it. So the life skill camp is what it was called. The football and life skill camp was really like 15% football, but 85% life skills. And just showing cats that you got to have heart. 'Cause if I didn't play football, I was going to be great at something.
Yeah.
It starts inside your heart with a work ethic.
Yep.
So I just wanted to give guys a real example and do something that was fun that they could relate to. And I was 20, I'm 21 years old. I was 22 years old when I did this stuff. I'm doing the best I can. Other guys in the NFL like, bro, come to the Bahamas for a month, come kick it. And I'm trying to do like youth.
Yeah.
Group.
These
They
guys
like-
are vacation
so-
and all
so-
time, and you're over here.
It's a clown me in the regular season games. Like, yo, Ro, they call me the NFL camp counselor. That's what like the NFL. The joke is like, Ro's always doing them camps for his kids in Rock City. He always asking players to come. Like they call me the camp counselor.
But you're not the only one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of them doing it, but obviously
It's a
you were.
lot. Back
Obviously,
then,
that was
not as
something that
many.
came to you first.
Not back then, not that many.
Okay.
And so this back in '99 and 2000, and so I was just glad to do something from my hometown.
And a lot of people supported you, a lot of your players.
It was great. Yeah, it was
not
great.
just from your team, but from other teams, right?
Yeah.
that
So it's great. So it's a lot of fun. And I think that a lot of people have benefited from the program, and that's all we all.
How many
supposed to
kids
do.
you think you served out through all these years?
We used to try to average about 200 to 300 every year. So we did it for about 10 years. So that's the
Do the math.
3,000.
Absolutely.
And then I ended up starting my own foundation and started to do work throughout the school year. So I hired some staff here locally, and we try to just be behind the scenes, just support people. And I'm like, we all can do our part. You know what I mean? And so over the years,
That's the
it's been
most
great.
important thing that I see that you're doing. You're doing your part, and we're gonna get into because this is real talk.
Real talk.
This is real talk, and obviously you met a financial wall,
Yes.
and you came to the city.
Yep.
Is this the first time that you come to the city?
Well, actually, as we rewind back, the work I did before was just me. It's something I love. I have a passion. Over the last decade or so, I put
Came
in
out of your pocket.
7 figures. I think at one of the years the city came and pitched in like 10,000 or something. But when you flying in Afghans, it was ridiculous. But I had fun. I did it. But I stopped doing it after a while because honestly, it became a big burden on me when I started having my first son. I'm traveling, and every year I used to do these programs.
Yeah.
People try to sue me for their ankle. They twist their ankle on the field. They try to sue me for that. People try to raise the price of the venues, whatever. It said I was getting harassed so much, and I'm like, I'm not getting paid to do it. It's tough. I started getting into some politics, and I'm not good at that.
And it's crazy because
so
these
I had to
parents should be
stand
very
down.
grateful that their kids are going to a place that's positive,
Yeah.
that can take their ambition and go a little bit further, and they want to
Yeah.
turn around and do something like that.
Yeah, so that's what made me stop. But then I got reignited since we having real talk. Why did I come back? Well, last October.
And by the way, you don't have to do that.
You're right.
There's nothing, nobody twisting your big arms.
I feel.
No one's trying to take your rings off your fingers. Ain't nobody big enough. You a tight end. Tight end's usually the biggest guy in the field. You guys are tall, so no one made you do what you want to do.
Right.
Why?
I think to whom much is given, much is required. I do have a spiritual, moral conscience, and I think that again, we all can do something. It's like I go to church. My pastor talked about how everybody's a part of the body, whether you're the pastor or the person in the nursery.
Amen.
We all got a way we can do something, and so I don't know everything, but I do know that football helped save my life. I know that by me stumbling to that football camp, it changed my life. Those 3 days that I went to that camp at Syracuse, my life never the same. I saw people that
Do you think your football passion was that big before those 3 days?
Nah.
Wow.
Nah, no, because it's the first time I saw like at Syracuse they give you like the real mesh shorts and like the real fresh like the helmets and stuff. It was so fresh.
It was
smelling,
real.
brand
It was
new.
real.
Then
It
like
was
you get
real.
to
It
go
hit
like then the drinks like you overflowing the drinks ain't like the 7-Eleven where they be like, hey, stop drinking. You know, don't take off sip off the cup. You drink as much as you want. The ladies in there was all nice, like college ladies look so professional and nice. And I was like, yeah. I was like, this is what's up. It's free.
Yeah.
And the coaches was nice. And then I didn't realize I was good too. So when I'm balling, the coach treating you nice and good, I'm like, this is the life I want to live. Why I want to live this life? All I gotta do is play football good. So I drove back that car, man. I was like, I don't know what to do, but I'm about to play football. Like I'm about to go get this. And then my dad said, you did good. I said, I think the coach is talking to me. Then like a week later or something, a magazine came out, those college football magazines. It said top sleepers in college, in high school. And I was like ranked number like 12 or something. I found that at the Sugar Creek over there in Park Ave, and I saw it in the magazine. I almost ran all the way back home. I was like, yo, Pops,
Look at
yo,
this.
I'm a business joint. That's my name.
I'm number 12.
I'm number 12, like the sleepers in New York. And he was like, I was like, what I should do now? And he was like, I want you to go do this workout. This is the workout he told me. We ain't had no football training. They know about the stuff they got now. He said, every day walk the east, and on the field, run 1000s, 990s, 880s.
Did your father play football?
Yeah, he played running back.
Oh, so he
played for Monroe High School.
Okay.
Run 1000s, 990s, 880s, 770s, 660s, 550s, 440s, 330s, 210s, and then go home. That's it.
Every day.
Every day. I put on a headset with Ralph Tresvant cassette tape in there. Click, clack. Walk down. My pops had a duplex. He went through a divorce, had a little duplex on Girton Place in between Oxford and Park. And I walked down the street. And like, if you get a gallon of milk and you finish the milk, you fill it up with water. Then you freeze it in the refrigerator. Yeah. It's hot outside, so it melts. It's always ice cold. It's always ice cold. So you got ice cold. That's my Gatorade. Yeah. So I'm walking down the street with a Gatorade bottle like this every day to East. And if you ever run 1010s, 990s, 880s, 770s, 660s, 540s,
man,
you get hard, homie. You know what I'm saying? Try it one time. See how you feel. You get hard. Then after that, I go to Cobb's Hill, walk down Culver, straight down Culver, go hoop. You know what I'm saying? Stay in shape. So I didn't really have a whole lot.
So after all that, you go play basketball.
After that, I go play hoops. I'm trying to get ready. I seen the top of this food chain, Syracuse.
No doubt.
Helmet look
You gotta
great.
go get yours.
I got to go there.
You gotta go.
You
got to go.
Are you crazy?
You gotta go. Ain't nobody
shorts.
taking it. It's yours.
I won the cleanest room award at the camp.
The cleanest room
Because they give you a free jersey. They give you a free jersey. They said at the beginning, we give you a free, at Syracuse camp, they like, cleanest room, you get a free jersey and like the shorts.
room was clean.
No, my word, that's my word. I was like, I'm about to get that jersey and them shorts. You crazy free? Never that. I got that cleanest room, got that award.
It's funny because other people be like,
Got that
other
award.
players would be like,
Free
I ain't
jersey.
worried about that. I'm trying to get something else.
Yeah,
but you looked at that as, you know what? That's a goal.
It's
That's a
free.
personal goal.
It's a goal, and that's the hunger.
Yeah, no
So,
doubt.
That's the
so,
hunger.
so I might not have had like the best skill sets so much in high school. I think I was just in shape my senior year. Just could run forever.
Yeah.
Big dude, run forever. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But I played hard and I went got decent grades. You know what I'm saying? Did the right thing. That's it. So
What's going on today right now with your camp?
okay. So how this whole thing jumped off? So we can tell you the real story. Is that I went and got an award here in October. You know what I'm saying? I went and spoke to a group of professionals and whatnot, and the superintendent was in the room. Spoke up, talking about how I believe in these young people. I'm a C school district graduate, so what I see on the internet, all these shenanigans, like we're nothing.
Do you stay in touch while you're, who do you live, by the way?
I live in LA. I
Oh,
live
like,
in LA.
do you like get on YNN
internet,
and
yeah.
you watch what's
Yeah, you
going on,
check in.
current
Yeah,
events?
absolutely. You know, that's how you sort of see it. And anybody who's out here as a dad, y'all know that when you get like 3 sons, I got 3 sons. I'm a single dad. I went through a divorce. You know what I mean? Life doesn't avoid you because you're successful.
Absolutely.
So I love my sons. I have my sons. I'm not my sons live with me. So I'm good. So I'm doing my thing. But so it changes what your focus is. I got 3. I got 3 little boys. It's real. 11, 8, and 3. Turn up. It's time because they don't care about football. They don't care about what daddy used to
they're like
do.
feed me,
These
clothe
and all
me,
this.
and
They
give me
don't.
the school.
They get irritated with all these shenanigans. They don't care about this. They love me. You know what I'm saying? They love me.
Yeah.
And that's what I realized that when I stopped playing football, really everybody don't love you. They love what you do.
They love the image of you.
That's what I'm saying. Because when you love me, that means you call and on my birthday, ain't no
Yeah, say what's up.
Just say what's up in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and this is my high school homie. We ain't talking about football. We talking about just life. We talking about children and kids. Something really matters. So anyway, superintendent called me up.
Yo.
Superintendent calls me up and calls me to his office when I finish up doing the award show the next morning. I thought it was room service or something. Hello?
Yeah.
A superintendent would like to speak to you at, I didn't even know where I'm staying at. Okay, whatever, that's cool. So I go talk to him. I'm impressed, Mr. Vargas. Nice, easygoing gentleman. He said, Ro, I don't know if you know, but, our school is, we're a lot worse than what you thought it was. I said, I don't really know, honestly. He said, I want to show you. He took me on a tour, cleared my schedule. He took me on this tour with him and another person from their staff. And we went to schools and snuck in the back, went through underneath the fences, you know what I'm saying? So they don't see us announce and act the kind of way. Real talk, it's real talk, ain't it?
No doubt.
So I got a chance to see it for what it was, straight up. I got a chance to see like the teachers and the folks that wasn't focusing, people that are focused, but a lot of them wasn't. The players, the players, the students, people just. It's a mess. Remind me of Lean On Me from that movie.
No, I know. I went to the school district 5.5 years. I know.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah,
well, all right.
I know.
Real talk.
I mean, you don't even have to go that far. It's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there.
It's a jungle out there.
So I said, this is ridiculous. So after we did the tour, okay, cool. Come back to the office. He said, Ro, I'm trying to turn it around. So
Mind you, this is the superintendent that knocks on doors, on truant.
Respect him.
On truant
I respect him, man.
students.
I gotta respect him.
He's out there knocking on. He's a superintendent. He's knocking on doors.
I respect
Where
the man.
you at? You need to be in
I respect
class.
the man that got heart.
Yeah.
And you got enough heart to come ask a man who's successful. You're a success story. You're a success story. If we had everybody do what you do, we'd be something. I need you to help me. I said, what do you mean do?
Wow.
He said, I believe things like you believe. Because I talked about last night. I spoke the night before. So he know what I believe. So he gets a chance to, I believe exactly what you believe. I believe that you can turn things from worst in the league to first quick. See, this is the NFL Super Bowl title. Yes. What people don't know is the year before this, I was last in the league. We were last, the laughing stock of the league, clowning us, 4-12, like the Buffalo Bills, but worse. Wow. And in 1 year and 270-something days, we became number one in the planet. Now, I'm an expert at the comeback. Ain't no other NFL, NBA, NHL, any team ever did this ever in the history of professional sports. It happened one time, this time, and it ain't going to happen since. So if you have to have an expert in the comeback that can take from worst to first, if you want to get a comeback professor, who else would you rather have than the only one who ever did this in professional sports who happened to be a graduate of your district? Exactly. So anyway, I'm sorry, y'all said it's real talk, right?
Good.
It's real talk. So he says, what would it take to make our school district number one in football program, in academics, citizenship, college career readiness, and football? He said, what would it take for those four things? Academics, citizenship, college career readiness, and lastly, football in 3 years. I said, dang, well, that's a question. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can curse.
So it made me curse. All right, so I said, I'm sitting there like, hey, after what I saw, sir, I don't know. I need to come back flying forward. I don't have this in my schedule. I'm not even. I got stuff to do. Roland gets paid $15,000 a day when I do my professional speaking and training across the country. I got 3 boys. Clearly, this wasn't on my schedule. I'm glad I stopped in here, honored your request. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting to fly out of here.
Yeah.
But you calling me out, asking me to help you. I honor you as a man. I feel you for asking them. That's a real man. Take a real man to ask for help, don't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I said, let me try to steer my. Let me see what I can do. It's going to take me a few months. Let me evaluate. I don't know. I can't tell you, but I will tell you. Just off of eyeballing, you can eyeball something.
That you will hear from me.
I'm eyeballing the situation, saying if you're not going to put in more than 7 figures a year, don't even think it's possible.
Wow.
If you're not ready to commit years, don't even, just it's cool.
Yeah, it's not an overnight thing.
Just let me go back to LA, keep it pushing. It's good, it's fine, it's good. But I respect you, but I'm just keeping it 100 with you. If you really want the truth, if you want number 1, he ain't say number 2 or number 10. No, he said number 1 in the state in 3 years.
Told him that?
So he said, don't worry about all that other stuff. I'm committed to these kids. Let us worry about that first. But first, I just want to understand that he was asking for knowledge.
Hashtag Bogan Vargas.
He was asking for knowledge. Does that make sense? This is humble.
Yeah,
I said, I respect that. Well, I got to clear my schedule. I got the babies. I got to fly back and forth. I got to do research. He's like, I can give you a little budget to do that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's far less than what I would do for anybody else, but it's enough to cover my, it's cool. So I come in for the 5-6 months straight. Man, I spend time in the schools, dog. Man, I just sit there and I talk to the kids direct to their face and say, hey, man, why ain't y'all succeeding? You see, in every other business in the plan, you talk to the customer direct.
Yeah.
You don't talk in general. You talk to the customer direct. I talk to you to your face. Hey, man, why aren't you succeeding? Man, I'll be quiet. And I keep asking the same question. What would it take for me to make you be this, and this? Then I'll be quiet.
See what they say.
And I listen. Then I listen to all the coaches. Because, see, when you're a team, everybody got something to do with it.
Yeah.
When you talk to the players be like, it's the coaches in the suit to shoot. You talk to the coaches, they say it's the administration and the players.
Yeah.
You talk to the administration, they say it's the players. That's called the deflecticon game. I confess he did it.
Yeah.
See, that ain't how you win championships. So let me go on head back to the lesson. So when I interview them, I'm just taking notes. I'm trying to be nice because it's a small town. I don't want to blow nobody up, start pointing out names and get real ridiculous. It ain't the report from the Penn State scandal. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to give them an overview, give the Super overview of what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did that. Came back. Here's the first report. The first report might have been like, this might cost y'all like 1 point, something. He asked me to do it first class, number one. He didn't say last.
He said first.
So who am I comparing it with? Other existing programs that ball out across the country. How they do it in the West Coast. How they doing it at high schools I go to. You know what I'm saying? I go around in
You got
California.
plans like that.
Well, I'm just saying I got a lot up my sleeve to help.
No doubt.
So I come give him a plan. It was too much. We cut it down. Another plan, cut it down. Another plan, cut it down. $1.2 million is what it's going to cost. I'm just telling you, I don't care. I don't care how you feel. If you ask for number one, this is what it's going to cost for me to do it. If you want somebody else to do it, do it. But you call me.
Real talk.
So we change up and they say, we can't do that, Ro. We only can do 500. All right, I'm good. Thank you. Hey, I can't do that. So I got my kids, and it's too much for me. Too much stress. I'm out. Yeah. Thank you, though.
Yeah,
getting ready to get on the plane and head back. My pops, the only one a real cat. See, a real cat. So I feel how much time you put in out because I'm sharing with him every night when I'm doing all these interviews. You know what I'm saying? It's painful. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, damn, Rochester, how we got here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You gotta, I'm venting to some of my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Different organizations around town. Real talk. I ain't gonna say your name. I ain't gonna say nothing. It's okay if I.
He's already throwing signs. Like,
real talk. You know what I'm saying? Ray, real talk. Ray, real talk. So I'm just trying to vent. He said, hey man, we got a new mayor, you know what I'm saying? She cool. You know, see her I said, no, I don't know. She said, you need to go see what's up. Yeah. So Big Rose said, before I get on the plane and bounce, let me pull up in there. Bags in the rental car. I'm out. I'm good. Hey, excuse me, Mayor. I don't know. Hey, oh my God, great to meet you. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I said, great to meet you too, Mayor. Hey, here's what's going on. I was going to do this program. I was going to impact maybe 5 to 1,000 kids.
No doubt.
And I want to still do it because anyway, maybe you might know some. Well, I might have some private something. I might have something I could do. Hey, it ain't over. Okay, well, I can go get another something from my boys back in, and I talked to some people from St. Louis, and I got some, and I can get us free equipment now, offering to do a sponsorship. They let me put the such logo on the football logos. I can get that for free, and I'm trying to stretch and pitch and paste and be a hustler for us.
For our community.
And?
Well, that's when I learned about politics, baby. You see, because superintendents and mayors don't make decisions. They make recommendations. City council and they make the actual rules. So if they don't vote in what they talking about, you're not doing nothing. So I didn't know none of that. I just followed directions of the whole head coach. So I got the double. Both of those organizations aren't ready to invest right now in something like this. Since I am an expert in football and working with young men, and
say expert again
because I'm an expert at this. Because I'm an expert at greatness, not expert at mediocrity. You see, if you haven't ever been to the pinnacle and the top, LeBron James had to leave Cleveland. He said he went to Miami to be around Pat Riley and learn how to be great. He left Cleveland to go down and learn how to be great, and now he's back in Cleveland. Well, Big Ro left Rock City, learned out how to be great, now I'm back. So I don't know how to speak for nobody else because it gets disrespectful when people try to compare themselves and act like they me. You're not me. You haven't done what I did. Okay, just keep it pushing. Just leave it alone. Let it go. She said it's real talk. So it's offensive. It's offensive. It's offensive. It's disrespectful to the years I put in and the work I put in. I earned my spot. I'm not saying anything about nobody else, but don't disrespect me either. If you're LeBron, don't disrespect Jordan. If you're LeBron, just do your thing. But don't. Well, Jordan, what he got to do with you? He ain't saying nothing to you.
Nothing.
So anyway, after I went through this process, They want to cut down the budgets and make it to it's unreasonable. And I said, I'm not interested in being in the unreasonable. That's not real. Because my name's associated to it. But then that's when the mudslinging started. And out of nowhere, I started getting hated on for what I don't even know what I did wrong to anybody. But all of a sudden,
say that again over there.
I don't know what I did to anybody, but all of a sudden, all the hate started slinging, and my homies sending me links saying, "Ro, what this cat got to say about you?"
Before you move forward, how many years you did before that out of your pocket?
11.
So where the hate come from?
So real talk.
Real talk.
So somebody hating on me because somebody, and then the flip of the flop, and then I said the part that was very offensive. It's for one, when you talk about me and what I know about the game of football and changing men. And the fact that I'm doing a budget, but I'm also bringing in revenue from other places outside of Rochester to go with that money.
Yeah.
I'm doubling your money. Who else you want to invest in? A cat that's going to be just spending what they got? Trying to get rich off this? I got money. Don't need your money. You crazy? I didn't call you. You called me. That's disrespectful if you call a world-class heart surgeon in and say, "Hey, man, our child is dying. Sir, could you please come on in and help us?" And you're like, "All right, man, I'll come on in." And then when they try to help, you're like, "Hey, man, a scalpel, please." Why you need that scalpel? Why you need...
Yeah, why can you use this?
Okay, I'll use that one. And I guess, can I get a suture? No, why you need that? What do you mean? Why do I need that?
I need anesthesia. I need anesthesia.
Leave me alone. Let me go back to what did you call me for?
Yeah.
If you don't really want no help, that's called baby games. I don't do that in my world. That's not how champions operate. That's not how we operate.
That's the truth.
So when you talk and I hear shenanigans and then I say that's cool. So I came back and said, "Hey, y'all let me know. Whatever y'all want me to do, I'll do. You want me to repurpose it? Okay, that's right." Our mayor, God bless her, she working hard, man. She trying hard. And she getting people that just hate her all left and right, whoop-de-wop. Clearly, she got love for the city. She got heart of gold. Vargas, I don't care what I don't know nothing about what everybody else think about him, but I love the man.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think the man's committed.
Absolutely.
I love the man. The mayor, and nothing to say about neither one of them. They trying hard.
We finally got two people in position.
They're trying hard.
But then you got the powers to be.
Hey, man. Hey, I tell them, you got to keep believing and keep trying. If I waited for everybody to tell us the Rams we're the worst team in the league, that we about to win a Super Bowl, man, I'd be still holding my breath.
You never thought that would happen the year before.
I believed
After that season.
I believed it. No, I believed it from the beginning of that season to the end.
Wow.
And I said, right now, if I tell y'all the Buffalo Bills going to win the Super Bowl next year, y'all starting to be doubtful. See, that's how it is. But but champions don't care. I'm gonna tell you about the turnaround. I speak.
And mind you were led by a quarterback that used to put groceries in bags.
Believe.
No doubt.
You got to believe first.
So anyway, so
I'm sorry I'm going on, but this is real talk, right? To get this off. That's why I'm here.
It's you.
So anyway, we continue on the story. So there becomes a point when you're a single dad. You're a single dad. You love your boys. Any single dad know the summertime is your most coveted time, right?
Absolutely.
So when I spend all this time flying back and forth and everything, and nobody's paying big road, nothing, you know what I'm saying? This is racking up. I got my wife and different people having concern my schedule. You know what I'm saying? I'm adjusting my whole life. I got plenty of things going on. Trust me, I got a lot cracking. I put it all on ice to be able to do this situation. And then everybody wants me to pause and don't do nothing. So then everybody's put me on ice for like a month. Are we gonna do it or not?
Nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Man, you just messed up my whole summer. I got my 11-year-old here with me now. It's just a mess. And I said, I'm doing this because shenanigans. At some point, man, you got to draw a line in the sand. I spend too much time in seeing these fellas' tears. I seen they pain too much. I done heard these young men talk about what they need, and everybody sitting around paper shuffling, talking, Facebook posting, conversating, hating. There's 10,000 of them that need support. And if we got a program that only works with 50 here and 20 here, and that's wonderful.
Well,
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. But wouldn't it be nice if we also had a big dog come in and do something a little larger? Maybe go out and try to get some money from these folks so I can give it to everybody else. That's what my program had in it. My budget was hiring 20 people from here in the city to do it. I wasn't trying to do this work. The 250,000 one was I was hiring 20 people. So if you're trying to hire 20 people, you break down 250,000. You know I had to have some money come from somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Because you break that down. That ain't no paper, is it? I was hiring 20. I'm not looking for a job. I wasn't looking for a job.
Bro, aside from the money.
Okay, go ahead.
And you've done it for so many years.
This real talk.
How many of those kids? How many of those kids came to you beginning, during, and especially at the end of those seasons, at those camps and came to you, not just thanking you, but maybe even crying?
Man, countless. I can't count it.
Just crying, just saying, I don't know what I would have done this summer if it weren't for you.
Listen, what you mean? I get off the plane now. It's real. Now, everybody, all these folks from the different places might have been to these summer programs. You get a chance to go on a camp, good, different things. But around here ain't that many camps for real.
No.
Not for free.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Nope.
I never met an NFL player one time when I was a little Thurman Thomas show. Yep. He was rude to me. So that's the only time I met an NFL player. I don't even know what day. I brought in 20 of them in here a year. It's ridiculous.
20 NFL players a year.
It was a lot. You remember?
It's a dream.
It's great. I mean, it's a dream. I mean, for me,
it's a dream. Not for nothing, man. I love football. I met you a couple of times around the way. Hey, and you were like,
hold on, you a Steelers fan? Okay.
But I'm just listen. You got one. I got 6 right here. I got 6 right here, baby.
Hold on, real quick though. I'm gonna interject right now because I've been waiting for this. You've got 6 imaginary. He's got 1 real one. So let's get off of that right now.
Do it. Let's get read that debate. Do it right there.
But real quick though, because I want to talk about the shenanigans and I want to talk about that Facebook mudslinging. Because we had a show right after that happened.
Okay.
And I walked out on the camera letting people know, to me, I honestly felt it was borderline racism. All right, and this is why I say that. I don't want to call every single thing that happens racism, but I looked at that as, it's Lovely Warren wanting to do something for someone that's the same color as she is. She came in a week into the administration, and her uncle got a traffic ticket, which we have a state trooper right here. How many people, when it's family, whatever it may be, you know what? Look, just watch yourself. Don't get yourself in trouble. Keep it moving. But when it happened with her, front page news. Front page news. So all these things happened to her, no matter what it was, and then you come in, I need some money for something that is going to do great things.
Right.
Amazing.
And for the record, I didn't say I needed any money. She asked me to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they asked me to do it.
So the money is
they
needed.
Asked me to do it.
The money is needed to make this program a success. And now people that have nothing to do with it are now questioning, well, where's the money going? We want it itemized. We want this, we want that, and bringing all this negativity to something that's so positive.
Yeah.
So how did that not stop you from packing your bags?
What happened to track record?
Yeah.
What happened to track record?
Exactly.
Because he's got one.
Exactly.
He's got one here. Something he never had to do.
So we're going to fast forward a little bit because at that point, most people would have packed up their bags
and said deuces.
I'm out.
I said, some of the part that's like hilarious to me is like when I started learning more about the statistics and stuff, like some of the amounts of money that are allocated for the most preposterous things in the city.
I was thinking the same thing.
And no one, I look on the internet looking for something to say. Like the Rochester Jazz thing is a for-profit entity.
Yeah.
A for-profit event. Guy makes money on it. He gets $400,000 from the city.
From the city, yeah.
And no one says nothing. And I'm trying to work with And I'm trying to work with 500 young men for a year, and bring in events and add money to it to spend it like $250, like $750.
And on top of that, save
and road treat like a demoness pirating. 20 people getting hired with I'm somehow this weird. It's like weird, like subliminally, like I'm a dirty bird or something. It's hilarious to me. So this kind of stuff that is shenanigans, man. That like basically in football, man, we learn to play a game, dog. When you play a game, you're gonna take some licks in the game.
Absolutely.
Because our offense got a punt a couple times. That means nothing to me.
You know what I'm afraid of though? I'm afraid of you packing your bags and not looking back because it's not your fault. You done what you could, and now you're at the point where you're gonna be like, I've tried, I've done what I had to do. When's the next person that's gonna come around like Roland Williams and say, I'm gonna do this for the kids, and doesn't have the support from the city that he's coming back to help these kids?
Well, can I help you out on that one? First off, the same thing that raised me is what's gonna make me continue. Because Rock City, one thing we got is we got some heart. You know what I'm saying? Whether our heart is going in the negative direction or the right direction, whatever it is, though. But we go hard, though. We got heart, though. Whatever it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Rock City got heart. So basically, I am Rochester, so I cannot leave. So every time
Say that
when I
one
was
more time. I love that. Say that one more time. Over there.
I am Rochester, and so I can't leave. He asked me to do it again. Look,
I love
I
that.
am.
I am Rochester.
So it's like no matter how much I wanted to pack the bags and leave, it's the one story from the kid from Wilson, the one story from the kid from Marshall, and the school names changed, which is ridiculous, and da-da-da, and somebody wanted to say some shenanigans. Man, it's so many stuff. Somebody wanted to say some shenanigans about my report where I was going to change the names of the football teams. Now, this is one of the things that I just want to explain this one. This is one to irritate me. I saw this stupid Facebook post. Now, the teams have changed now because of the schools have been changed. All City and all these little shenanigan names. Based off the president's mandate, schools got to change when the academic performance goes low. Yeah. So now my school, what we know, the legends of our school, Trent Jackson Complex, named after Franklin, it's no longer called Franklin. They can't ever say the word Franklin again. The legacy of Trent Jackson, all the great players that we've had at all these schools, Edison, it doesn't exist anymore. Nope. All the names are going to be changed in the next few years. I think that's tearing down our community as a whole. It disrespects the legacy of these schools and all the alumni who they want to get involved. They're not involved because like All City, what's that? Yeah. You're going to change East to be called the Industrial or whatever? You're killing us.
You heard the latest about East High.
Well, we'll get to that. Yeah, of course not. So I simply presented a fiscally responsible and intelligent solution because one of the issues is the alumni don't get involved. So I said, please let me get the names of the major schools back to remain for the athletic programs. No matter what the school name is, make the kids who play inside the Franklin building, it's called Franklin.
No doubt.
The kids who play inside East, forever East. Cement it in. Marshall.
And keep the colors.
Keep the names and keep the colors because they mean something to people who went to Edison and Marshall and da-da-da. However, it means something. So first off, keep the names. But this is the part where we had to check, because in the government of New York State, certain rules, you can't do certain things. So here's the way to make it more fiscally responsible. Big Row would reach out to the National Football League and different franchises to say, will you back me up? We got the lowest graduation rate in America. If I get your franchise names, I want to forge relationships. So I said, use the same color, but add NFL swag. You see Oregon come out with new jerseys all the time. So I had new jerseys get made funky fresh with NFL versions of the same names, like the Franklin Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, the East High Vikings, merging for the first time ever in the history of a district, an NFL alliance with a school district.
You went for that.
I was trying to do that. And I got somebody on Facebook hating on that. Are you crazy? You know what kind of financial support and NFL players I get to come announce them? The Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like real NFL with high school. Like that's so dope. And I got money. Ridiculous. I was getting money for it. Make us
They would
high.
have been sponsoring the whole thing all day.
So,
all day.
So you would go buy the gear. You buy Falcons gear because that's your team. So now you get to buy NFL.
I would have bought the Benjamin Franklin Falcons.
That's what I'm trying to say. You'd be like Franklin. So you'd rather be called All City. That means nothing. It makes no money. Than be called something hot that you can actually have some swag, NFL connection, etc., etc. Big Row is trying to change the world, but just haters just don't know no better. It's ridiculous. It makes me sick. And then I did another guy. I saw people send me these links, man, of ridiculousness. Another guy put up some little shenanigan clown blog about me trying to make some money on the side. I said, who is you, clown? Call me direct if you want to talk to me. Anybody can talk to me direct. I'm from Rock City. I ain't from the suburbs. I grew up off of Genesee Street, Aldine, Hazelwood Terrace. Man, come on, man. Stop. Just because I went and got education and I'm articulate. I can't now. We're not allowed to be smart now?
No, they probably look at you like you're a superstar. Why you coming back over here? You're making money, whatever. I mean, they're looking at it from a very bad standpoint.
Everybody who ever makes
until
money.
they walk in those shoes, though.
Everybody ever make money? No, money ain't everything, ain't it? Money's not, man.
So they walk in your shoes and they dedicated time.
And that's the biggest thing, that the money that needs to be worried about, the things that need to be worried about, they're not worrying about, and they're worrying about
the good.
The good. In our school district, the contract, if I'm not mistaken, it's in the hundreds of millions, if not more than that.
Yeah.
How much money is given to the city school district?
$750 million.
$750 million that are allocated to the city school district.
My
and the graduation rates are the lowest
in the country.
In the country.
In the country.
750 million.
In the
750 million. I think in any business, like if you were the CEO of a business and I gave you 750 million to run this business,
and you write it down, you'd be fired.
You'd be fired in a minute. Yet the city school district is still running. And I don't think it's the city school district itself, but I think it's the people that are making these decisions that are not making the best decisions.
I think that in all fairness to them, it's systematic, it's challenges. There's unions that defend teachers who...
Oh, that union is crazy.
Which I understand there's pros and cons to everything. I'm not saying I'm against anything. I'm saying that the truth is that if you look at a losing franchise, everybody has to take some ownership. Exactly. You cannot deflect and say, if we only had a better line, then we'd be... That's no. Everybody has to be a part of it when you're last in the league. That's how you turn things around from worst to first. Everyone has to take some ownership. The parents got to take some more ownership. The kids got to take more ownership. The community who sits around and hates with no kids got to take more ownership. Absolutely. Sitting up being critical and Facebook chatting, but you're not registered to be a mentor inside the schools.
Exactly. And that's the biggest thing, man. So I want to fast forward a little bit because I was at your press conference a couple days ago.
Yeah, okay.
And I was energized, man. I was really feeling the energy, the vibe. You got emotional a couple of times, especially when you talked about your son. But that's the passion coming out of you, and that's that determination and that hunger to make this work. And one thing that you did at that time was basically say, you know what? I'm gonna do this anyway. You don't want to give me the money? I'm gonna figure out how to do this. So how are you doing this?
I think that at some point, guys, in your life, I talked to some folks, some influential people, and they were trying to get me to explain it because some people from outside in the suburbs, different places, they laugh at these shenanigans. How people give me such a hard time, and they say, "Ro, this is why." Thank you. This is why we can't get anything done. And say it's a shame that they treat you like this, and you're the only one trying to do anything. And people. Executives and stuff from across the country look at this stuff they see on the internet. They're like, "This is hilarious, bro. It's so sad, man. Like, it's so much pain and so much sadness in your community. They can't even see a good thing right in their face. So at some time in life, though, man, you got to stand up and fight. At some point, you got to just say, you know what? The moving forward is better than stopping. And so I believe that there's more people here that believe in my assessment that these young men need some help now, not later, not whenever politicians figure it out, now. So I believe that it's my charter to lead the charge. And so we're starting our 12-month mentoring program called the Champion Academy. We started a website. It's called helprochesterboys.org. And we're going to go and love them and start Rochester's largest mentoring initiative ever, without funding, with me kicking in and jump-starting it, but saying I hope that the troops and I hope my city doesn't make me have to pay for everything myself and be by myself. And so it's real. So we're starting out with a 2-week mentoring program. It's going to be August 4th through the 15th. It's a Friday. And check it out. You're going to love it because it's real. So we got buses going to be laid out. The school district came back and showed me some love. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? They threw some love. We're doing it at Charlotte High School. Okay. So basically it's like at 12:30 we're going to have 3 buses, yellow buses at locations at Franklin, Wilson, Marshall, and Douglas. 3 yellow buses waiting. Mentors going to be like, special shout out to Ray, passed away to peace, and all the fellas going to back me up. You know what I'm saying? One love. Got love for them. So we're going to be trying to get all the young men to get on the bus. Come with us. Get on this bus. We trying to go out and help you win in life. Get on. We go out there. We have our mentors waiting when they get off the bus. Part of the research that came up when talking with these kids, when I was there talking with them direct, you'd be surprised how many of them said the following words. My dad, I ain't never been told I love you by my dad before. I ain't never been hugged by my dad before.
I don't know who my dad is.
I don't know who my dad... Boy, what, you was in the meetings?
No, I know who my dad is, but I didn't really know him until he came out of jail and stuff.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, me and him didn't have a relationship till he got out, so I mean...
If we don't think there's an impact and a direct correlation between last in America and graduation rates and crime and silliness and this lack of fatherhoodness, we are ridiculous.
All these kids talking about, I don't want no role model, I don't need nobody to... No, they want
They really do want
They in
someone
denial.
to tell.
Yeah.
No, it's not denial. That's just as
Yeah,
children.
you trying to
as
say
kids.
because you don't
But
got it. You act like
deep
you don't
down
want it.
inside,
Yeah.
that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want someone to put their arms around and say, "I love you. You're special.
Yeah.
You're special."
If
That's
you
it.
silly, they want you to help them get them back in line.
Yeah,
They want discipline.
They want that discipline.
They want a discipline.
They want
They don't
discipline.
like it.
Children want discipline.
My sons
Deep
don't
down
like it.
inside,
They
they
get it,
want
though.
that discipline. They want that father and mother figure to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
That's when they act up, and then that's when they feel unloved because they don't get that attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess my son definitely feel loved.
Tell them it's okay.
Real talk. So we starting out the program. When they get off the buses, the first thing we doing out the gate is like, yo, we love you. Thanks for coming out. We love you. We giving hugs out the rip. The first 10 minutes is just a strictly
Showing love.
love festival. Right out there in the front of Shalat. Y'all want to come? Be there at 1 p.m. one of them days. Come volunteer. Come spread love with us. Then we keep it pushing. Now the first 2 hours is just a chance for us just to be friends. Open up the swim pool, open up the basketball courts, let's play some Uno, dominoes with mentors. Hey man, we ain't trying to fellowship. Let's get to know that we actually care about you.
Fellowship.
People want to know you care before you go, see, man, first 2 hours. The guys, football coach who want to do football practice, Big Rose giving its services to the school district to teach football excellence, which is still was the original project. Let me go ahead and try to do something with that. Since I'm here, I might as well just help you. Like, good gracious, them routes are terrible, and we don't kick no field goals. And I mean, come on, some silliness that we do. I mean, I can't help it. I want to help. I'm a football guy. Come on. I'm here. I might as well. Let's get on this field right quick. But then at 3:30, 4 o'clock, it changed. It's time for us to get into the arena and start talking about life skills, talking about skills to help you in life.
Have you seen the Steve Harvey thing that he does?
Exactly. That's exactly right. I know Steve. I know the crew. I live in LA. Exactly.
Yo, I see segments of that.
The
It's
same
amazing.
vibe.
It's
It's
amazing.
a beautiful thing.
This kid's crying.
I'm sorry. His program is for 5 or 6 days. Ours for 2 weeks. Free. On me. So far, I need everybody help me. I can't do it. I'm retired now. Real talk. Come on, I can't afford it.
Where can they go?
So basically, to prove a point, I'm saying I'm doing it, but I said real talk. I need y'all back. I said Big Ro can't pay these bills. I can't.
Do you have a foundation or a website?
We got one of them GoFundMe crowdsourcing things.
Over there.
It's GoFundMe.com/Help Rochester Boys. GoFundMe.com/Help Rochester Boys. Donate $10, whatever. Pitch in. It's much appreciated. I'm just trying to just do it. It's simple. I'm going to do it.
And I think Ray just said a little while ago.
We had just under $10,000 with 58 donors.
Just under $10,000 with 58 donors, and this is something that's relatively new.
Through your program?
No,
he's on there. He's keeping an update for us.
Oh, gotcha.
So basically, this program is a year long. So after we finish this program, okay?
Is this one going to transpire this summer?
It's going down, no matter what. I'm telling you, it's happening no matter what. I'm just asking, do I really have to do it all myself?
And what's the date, by the way?
August 4th through August 15th.
Do you have already registered? No way.
It's for the first 500 participants in grades 7 through 12 of the city school district. That's one of the particulars they asked me to do because they're going to be giving me a school.
Where's the location?
They can log on. You can do it all online. I don't have a staff and everything. It's all online.
but I went online and it's easy.
HelpRochesterBoys.org. Log on to HelpRochesterBoys.org. Or if you're a fellow, you give them the fellas. I had to change the URL because fellas don't like to hear they a boy. So I made one HelpRochesterWin.org.
Okay.
Nice.
So they could log on and feel some swag. I think it's like, we don't want signs of no boy.
I went to the
website. I feel you. It's Help Rochester Win there. Either one going to say
win. But I went to the website and it is. If you want to volunteer, if you want to donate, everything is one click away.
It's dope. Our site got designed by this company, local 2 city school district graduates, Food Concepts.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You already know. Food is...
Yeah, Latrell Food.
They're ridiculous.
Do you know what they just been doing, right? I seen Viet over the winter. Latrell. I seen him in the winter over in the mall, and I see every time I see him was much love. I've known them. I know them when I went to Time Warner when they just started out. Like they were coming out.
They're ridiculous.
Out of a bedroom. Okay?
Rochester. They're ridiculous.
So they come to me. They're promoting everything. So I see him at the mall, and apparently he was on his way to Africa in about a month or so to go do some computer pro. I don't know what he was doing, but he was so excited. He's like, yo, I'm about to cry. He was with his son. He was like, yo, my hand's standing up. I'm about to go to Africa right now and do some non-for-profit stuff and bring kids and everything.
Well, I like
he was
Africa,
so excited.
but I love the fact you're doing something here. Then when you look at it on the flyer, you're going to see on the site we're going to be promoting. We got this flyer. It's ridiculous to promote to the kids. You're going to see yourself. Adrian, we got this company called Premium Renditions. Adrian, he put the smack down. He right there. He in the building. He's ridiculous as a designer. He's sick with.
Did you see his videos?
I ain't seen his videos.
He got a nice little video too. He been doing the videos too.
I don't even know. Man, we are some powerful. We up here.
And this ain't new. He been working. I know him for a long time. Been doing it for a minute.
And he's gonna be DJing tomorrow at the Latino night I told you about. So
Rolling in the house.
Rolling up in the house.
So I'm just saying, like, so it's when you have talented people like that. Hey, you're ridiculous, Adrian.
Hashtag homie.
Hashtag premium win dishes. Get that. You get that. He's ridiculous. So it's so much talent here in The Rock. This is what I get excited about. So
I'm excited that you're excited, man. I mean, me, I've always had this passion to doing something for these kids because I didn't have nothing growing up. Just honestly, my pastime was just playing in the street. Playing with my siblings and my friends. We had the Atari, the first ones in the hood, but everybody came to my house to play that. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this. Let's go outside and play tag, and let's play, freeze tag, let's play kickball, let's do something. I was able to enjoy all that stuff, and I appreciate everything, but I didn't have as I got older into the teenage years, I didn't have that safe haven because my thing was music, and no one was able to say, come on over here, we're going to take that ambition and make it bigger and better and give you some place to stay off the street and say, you know what, you don't need to go hustle that weed, you don't need to go steal that car, you don't need to go do this and hang out in the corner, you don't need to be in a bad place, come be over here. I didn't have that, and I believe that the more programs we have, and let me tell you, and I mentioned this in a few segments before, I had this job with Ibero. My first assignment was go find out all the programs that are out there in Rochester. I'm like, sure, I got this. That's it. I'll kill some time on the internet and the phone, whatever, phone book. I was like, damn, by the end of it, it took me like 3 weeks, and I put this binder, about a 4-inch ring binder, and I kind of find out at the very end that Rochester not only has the most programs in the county, New York State, the United States, but the world. We have almost 900. That was like 6-7 years ago. We have the most programs, and we're talking about from little ones to big ones. So the American Heart Association down to Ibero. I mean, the smallest ones, we have it's got to be over 900. It's hundreds and hundreds of programs here. But in my opinion, and me, I don't feel that there's enough programs for the youth. Not enough. Hell no. Hell no. And not for nothing, when you make a family, you got to start from the bottom to the top. And when you start from the bottom, you also start from the home. You got to start with the family, the parents.
That's real.
But I'm like, you got to get these parents involved. And not for nothing, babies are raising babies. And it's hard to get these kids that are raising kids to understand you're only hurting this kid's future. And now for nothing, we can't even take care of him for you because there's not enough programs out there to babysit this kid for you. We got the rec centers that, by the way, are getting better. Thanks for the insight from Ray. And I have been watching out. I've been looking. I've been seeing the rec centers coming alive. That's only one part, though. That's only one part. We got the sports. We got music. There's a lot of things that come into the element. Kids are not one-dimensional. They're multi-dimensional. There's so many things that they grow up loving. One kid could be drawing. One kid could be in music. One could be, just
playing
football, anything. You got to make sure you're prepared for these kids because they don't come to you one-dimensional. They come to you with, sometimes one kid will come to you with multiple issues, multi-dimensional. Now you're dealing with hundreds and thousands of children, and you're only dealing with a small fraction in your program.
It's only a small, and that's why I said it's.
I mean, you can only do so much, and what you're trying to do and ask for so little, and not for nothing. What I'm scared of is if you don't have your program one year, that one potential kid that could have been a part of it could be the one at that party one day to get shot and killed.
Or be the one that do the shooting and killing.
They say it's an old saying that says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I don't watch many when we first started doing this show, I started watching episodes again. But as of lately, I've been watching this one. You've been hitting me left. You've been hitting me so many rights. I'm gonna beg for a left. So I'm like, he's been hitting me with so many beautiful, amazing.
It's true,
sayings,
man.
And they're beautiful, man.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
Like, so we have to invest in prevention. And what I found is, and it's so funny how you talk about how we do your research, and you're like, I didn't know, but I feel like I know now because I spent the last months here. It's like we have a lot of programs that focus on before you turn not cute anymore. Like when you're from a little person on up to like that weird age, like you get to like 11, 12, and you're not cute anymore. We got a lot of programs when you're nice and cute, but when you don't get cute no more,
There's nothing.
It's like the abyss on programming. And then when you either go and be a complete mess up, we got more programs for you after you messed up again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like right in the part we can prevent all of that and nip it in the bud. And while you're going, deciding which way you want to go, and you might be still open for some mentorship.
You know, there's only one.
That's where we missing.
There's only one boys and girl club here in Rochester.
That's what I'm saying.
There's only one.
On the one side
of Genesee.
I was like,
and
I went to that one growing up too. I went to it. I was like,
they don't even promote it. In my opinion, I don't feel like it's promoted. If it is, it's only for that one side. We need, not for nothing, we need at least 10 of them. We need more programs for these youth. We just do.
And we have one right now,
trying to make it happen.
Living and breathing it in. That's the thing, though. Is when you say trying, that's the thing. He's doing it. It's going on.
It's going to happen. So I'm looking for three things. One, looking for people to volunteer. People power is the most important thing. And I don't care if you're a plumber, a teacher, a student, stay-at-home parent, whatever it is. Like if you got 30 minutes to 30 hours to give, we want you. I don't care. I'm not tripping. This year-long program is just not about whether you got previous history, you got felonies. I think sometimes felons are the best mentors out there. Like it's okay to insert.
Depending on their back.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Real talk. It's everybody that made a mistake in their life or has a record of some kind. It's not all of a sudden now just off limits, has nothing to offer these young people. We're last in America. We're struggling. I think there's some value in everybody.
Who better to tell you what not to go through when they
There's somebody that's my personal opinion. So first one is volunteer. Sign up. We'll figure it out. Helping us pass the word on social networking to whatever, man. Whatever you got, we want you to be involved. Second thing is I hope people can help me and donate and prove a point. I'm asking for $10 or more, $10 to pitch in. And I had a celebrity private donor that gave me a challenge that I want to fill y'all in on, because we in Rock City, we love a challenge.
And it's real talk.
I had a conversation about how people hating on me and everybody. It's like people like different, there's a detractors or people just skeptical. Well, he gave me a challenge to say, let's see how many people can stand with you in this initiative. You got 200,000 people in Rochester, right? So half of them showed you support. 100,000 people times $10, that's $1 million. Mm-hmm. But I'm not trying to raise nowhere near that. So he said, if you get 150,000 on your GoFundMe account, I'll match you dollar for dollar. I'll double it for you on the spot. You see, I'm around guys who blow money in Vegas and spend, 7 figures at a Vegas night. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff I've seen in my life. It's ridiculous, but it's true. Mm-hmm. Well, I take that bet, Rock City. Let's see if we can get some support. So I got 3 weeks to prove this. You keeping track, Ray. I'm about to go hard and do the best I can, but I'm hoping that people can donate $10 and hit share. The third one is share. On a social network, you can share it to your Facebook page. If y'all look at my Facebook page, I got 5,000 friends. I put on my post, if you don't want to share this message or donate, unfriend me today. I said it, I'm straight up. So I'm looking out here right now, you're on the internet. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, because when I first started my Facebook page, I had interns just put anybody from Rochester on my page. I didn't really do my page. So it's real talk show, ain't it? I don't look at my page. There used to be intern stuff doing. I'm like, oh, Facebook, I don't know what that is, but whatever. Yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If they say they're from Rochester, then let them in. That's a mistake now, because I got a lot of shysters and cats on my Facebook page. I don't even know you. You don't know me. You're on my page. It wasn't because of me. So don't get it twisted. So
I
now,
was on with you one time. We were talking about country sweet chicken.
Oh yeah. So no, I'm just being honest. So it's okay. It's okay, and I respect everybody, but I have no time for people in my energy in my space that are not trying, that don't have the same ethical values. And we're not perfect. I'm sure not perfect. I'm divorced. Man, please. I like to turn up. I'm not perfect. Yeah. But I'm saying that she might laugh like, you want to turn up? Yeah, I want to turn up. But the point is that I think that we all can be standing united in the fact of it's a guy trying to do the right thing. Absolutely. Let's just get everybody past that baseline of we all trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We all might go through our little shenanigans, but are we all trying to do the right thing? That's the only qualifier for us in the Champion Academy. Absolutely. I'm looking for men that's trying to do the right thing. I ain't say perfect. If there's perfect people, you're not good for us because you're too good for us. Yeah. Imperfect men that's going to help these young guys just at least be functional human beings. Hey, it's us.
So what educational topics are you going to be providing in your camp?
At the academy, well, for those 2 weeks, our focus environment every year is going to be our biggest program. We're going to be covering stuff like belief. Without belief, nothing else exists. Kids don't believe in themselves. They don't think they can be great. We got to change these mental constructs. We're going to be talking about courage and perseverance and dedication and financial literacy and health and nutrition and getting into like the again, evergreen principles, civic responsibility. Why does that matter? Social etiquette, how to be, time management. You know, we got to help you with the skills that
By the way, that should be, in my opinion, taught in high school.
Hello. But listen, I believe it should be taught at the crib.
Absolutely.
Real talk.
Real talk.
We can't put all of our stuff on people who underpaid and overworked. That's not fair. That's not fair. Why is the educator supposed to get everything? Do your work for you. I got 3 sons. It's not their job to raise my sons. I got 3 sons. It's not my teacher's job to raise my sons. It's their job to teach them these required skill sets to get their education. Mm-hmm. That's not their job to be raising my son. I got to be tech support. But if guys don't have it, the fellas who some guys locked up, you know, say on bids, they can't do nothing right now. I know they wish they was here. I respect that.
You ever go to prisons?
Yeah, absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely. And so I talk to some of those men who can't be fathers. Man, that's real. So I sympathize with some of these guys who want to be great fathers, but got caught up in some other shenanigans. Because you're a fatherless situation doesn't mean your father don't love you. Absolutely. See, people get it twisted. That don't mean that. It just means that he's not able to be there. Yeah. So there's a lot of men that can be there. And so that's we need to boil that. So when this program's over, we're going to be doing weekly mentorship for young people. The biggest, fastest growing form of mentorship now is called e-mentorship. Technology is our friend. Guys, number one complaint why mentors don't mentor, they say, well, I ain't got no time. I can't go to the club. What's on the west side? I can't do that. Well, can you have 15, 20 minutes to talk to them on Facebook, Skype, or Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys be tweeting out, clicking on Kermit the Frog pictures and all type of stuff. Yeah. Chicks and being shenanigans. You got 15, 20 minutes. You got 15, 20 minutes to mentor a young man in the worst graduation rate in America. That's e-mentorship. We're going to be doing monthly activities where I'm going to try to take over a bowl night, take over a movie theater, champion Academy members. It's a positive game. Come on, let's turn up. Then we're going to be doing stuff, making success plans for everybody. Let's talk to where you're trying to go. Media, what fields you looking for? Let me tell you the blueprint if that's what you're trying to do. The ones that they want to be in the league, I'm going to tell you, hey, I'm going to tell you what it takes. If you're trying to do what I do, then I'm going to keep it to 1 trillion.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't catching 1,000 balls a day and you trying to say you want to be a receiver in the league, you ain't catching 1,000. You heard what I said, kids?
1,000.
Then don't talk to me about that. See, change your dreams because you ain't trying to be committed. My job requires a whole different level of commitment if you really want my job.
Ro, before we go into that, because time is running out. What's your last words in this segment right here for that? Because I got some fun questions I have to ask you. Go about before our whole segment ends.
All right, well,
what's your last words on this?
My last words is that it's time for us to stop talking about it. It's time for us to stop debating about it. It's time for us to do something. So I support anybody trying to do anything they can to make a difference with these young people. I'm going to do the best I can. I respect everybody else in their lane and what they're doing. I applaud your efforts. I appreciate your efforts. Please don't think I just want to just help these young people. And so whatever you got against me, let it go. Because I have nothing against nobody. We just need to come together. We need to unify.
And it's help.
We need to come together and unify.
Him, help others, help us.
Unify.
And unify. So I'm going to put out a quick challenge real quick. You say you got 5,000 Facebook friends. This man right here got about 3,000 Facebook friends.
Oh, snap.
I got about 600. There's about
and no rings
there's about 15, 20 people in this building right now downstairs. Is sometime tonight, tomorrow, go online, go to the helprochesterboys.org and take $10 out your damn pocket.
10.
And just 10. If you can, give more. But $10, that's 2 drinks. For those people that go to the club and want to spend money.
That's 2 cheap drinks.
One drink in LA.
That's 2 cheap
Depends on where you
drinks.
go. If you go to Magic City, once it's open, it'll be $10 too. But what I'm saying is this, is put your money where your mouth is. I'm personally going to go ahead and do that. I'm hoping that everybody that's watching right now, everybody that's in this building, because we have to. It takes a village to make us who we are. It's going to take all of us together to do this. And the best thing about it is that we'll all be able to sit back and say, hey, we contributed. We didn't talk about it. we actually did something about it. And real quick, I know you talked about financial literacy, and that's one thing that I'm going to connect you with Chuck. But Lexington Federal Credit Union, who he works with, they're big on financial literacy. So I'm going to make sure that you get with Chuck, and we're going to make sure that we find out a way to make this all work. That they can help your cause.
This has been so therapeutic,
their
fellas.
cause. And that's
Every week.
I mean, this is like real talk.
Every week,
I mean,
man.
I'm always like, I hope I ain't say that too crazy.
No, real talk.
There's nothing too crazy.
Talk.
And this
is
all
us
started
every week.
Real quick, this all started. Me and him would be doing this
in our
at
kitchens.
the house, in the kitchen.
His kitchen and my kitchen.
Chilling, smoking a cigar, drinking a couple beers, talking junk.
Yeah.
So we said, why not do it in front of the TV?
When he asked me, I'm like,
but
there's a bear shit in the woods? Hell yeah, I'm down.
But
I'm down.
also have a purpose behind it.
Yeah.
So that it's not just a whole bunch of talk. There's a purpose.
And on top of that, we have been very blessed with our guests.
And right now,
every one of our guests, including you, we've been blessed with our guests.
Willie has been here. Willie Monroe.
Even a friend of ours, Jose, who talked about his incident.
Jose, my man, where's he at? He left. All right. But the whole point is definitely make sure you guys go to helprochesterboys.org. Make sure you go there, donate, volunteer, anything that you can do. Everything that you can do will be greatly appreciated, and it will be. It's a puzzle. We got this huge puzzle, and that little piece that you put into that puzzle is what's going to make us as a community successful. It's what's going to make us champions. We're not all going to wear the rings, but we're all going to be champions, and that's real talk. All
right, you ready?
All
right, I've been waiting. I got some fun questions. And I'm going to put myself...
It's a new segment?
Real quick, because it's short, because we ran over time.
We way over, we crazy.
You know, as a fan, I think of things like this. I put myself like, man, if I was that athlete, how would it feel like? So I'm going to start from the very bottom, and I'm going to go quick, maybe about 5-10 questions, real quick.
All right, rapid fire.
Real quick. What number were you drafted in what round and what number?
I was drafted in the 4th round, 98th pick.
By who?
St. Louis Rams.
And how the hell did you feel? How did it feel, most importantly, when you signed your name? How was that feeling right there? I mean, was it a big packet?
First off, all the
papers?
greatness, all the work, all the everything just came out, flushed out, tears. I actually had a Boys and Girls Club shirt on when I signed that day. It was beautiful. I went to the NFL, and I was like, yo, for where I came from in Rock City, from that one little camp in 10 Hunters, all the emotion just came up. It was like, this is ridiculous.
How was your first day in the NFL? How were you welcomed?
I got in a fight my first couple plays this game.
I love it. Go
Yeah, signed the contract. I'm sorry I didn't skip your question, but
I'm going fast.
Okay, signed the contract. It felt good, but it felt like it was like now you got to go out and do what you do.
No doubt.
A little nervous because the guys, a lot more talent in the league, but I just went hard and went Rock City on everybody.
Okay. Absolutely. So your first day in the NFL,
right.
your spring training,
it's mini camp,
OTAs and all that.
It's mini camp because you do it in helmets and t-shirt and shorts. But I'm nervous because...
Did they break your balls because you're a rookie?
Well, they tried to, and I was nervous because I'm like, my first game and my first practice in college, I got my head busted by this 5th-year senior because he was so strong. He was like, I ain't lift weights. He jacking me up. I'm embarrassed. So I remember that I got scarred from my first practice in college. So my first practice in the league, I was like, I'm coming all in. So I came my mouthpiece on. I'm turned up. First play, Mike Jones. Actually, linebacker. Who? Mike Jones. Linebacker. He put his hand down. He like, what up? We're in the play. I got to block him. Like, I'm about to come off and jack this dude. So I come off. Pow! I'm driving my feet. Pop, 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 roll my hips. I'm trying to pancake him. Boom! I pancaked him. I got up. Woo! Helmets and t-shirt on and pants.
Now
he said, "What the?" He started, "What the hell you doing, rookie? You crazy?" I started fighting him. I'm like, "I don't know. Hey, shot. Hey, I don't play that.
You're adrenaline.
I'm a rookie. I'm nervous. I don't play that, yo. I go hard out here. And I'm going crazy. The coach was like, yo, they thinking this kid is nuts.
Yeah.
But I had to let him know.
Put him in.
Like I tried to think like, yo, I'm letting everybody know out the gate, the first day here, I ain't playing that.
Yeah.
I was rookie of the year for the Rams, though.
Oh!
Rookie of the year, though. Real talk. Rookie of the year. Set the tone for the first practice.
Now,
my coach, the part that made me keep going was my coach, everybody's like, heck, he crazy. And they're like, man, get back. They're like, get back in the huddle. You nut. I looked over at my coach, my position coach, and he was like, this old coach, Lynn Stiles, he was like, and when he did that, I was like, yes. That mean, that's cool. He was like, just tone down a little, but he just was like,
Get your
He was like,
spot.
I like that. I like your vigor. And I said, hey, it's a whole new Rams out here.
That's what's
We
up.
ain't playing these old loser Rams. I ain't no loser.
no.
I'm crazy.
So, who was your team? Who's your favorite football team growing up?
The Giants.
So that
Bam!
Whatever.
Phil Simms, Mark
so
Navarro,
you had-
Dave Make back there.
Getting drafted, you were cool.
Woo!
You were cool with
Let's
the Rams.
go.
You were cool getting drafted
They
regardless.
cutting you a check, of course.
No doubt.
Hey, yo, it's funny because like we got drafted. My pops, like my people's at the house, and it's like St. Louis Rams. I'm crying. They're like, "Yeah, we going to LA, baby. Going to LA." I was like, "No, they in St. Louis." And we always like, "Where's St. Louis at?" And I was like, I don't know where that's at in the map. They was like, everybody sitting around like, "Where that say pulled up on like the try to like, where's Missouri at?" I said, "What Missouri got?" I'm like, I don't know. They got the Rams though. Oh yeah, we was like, yeah, the Arcs. You know what I'm saying? We like, yeah. I found out that St. Louis also home of the ice cream cone. The ice cream cone was created in St. Louis at the World's Fair.
Tell us about your first NFL game. Walking out.
Regular season or playoffs?
First. We'll go regular season.
The preseason, it was crazy because
you're playing. You're out there in the field. Coach, did you start?
In the preseason? No.
No. I'm talking about regular season.
No, I sat down. Coach Ramil didn't let the rookies play. I had to sit down for like the first like 3 games. In preseason, I went in like my first little play. I ran a little 5-yard catch. I caught it. And normally in the college, you get to turn around and like run a couple steps. But in the league, they faster. So I caught it. As soon as I turned, it hurt my ankle with it. I was like, I tried to get up. I was like, but really, I got like a high ankle sprain my first play. I was like, I can't be out on the first play. I tried to suck it up, limp back, but I was like, these guys ain't playing out here. It's not a game. So I was banged up like my first play. But then we came back and like I sat the bench for like my first few games. My first time I came to Buffalo Bills, I ain't suit up. They call it inactive. You get the 5 players that can't suit up. So I was one of them. I was like, that's embarrassing. I'm here a rookie. But then in a Jets game, a dude got hurt. My tight end ahead of us.
Yeah.
They let me play, and the dude happened to get hurt, and I never looked back. That was it.
Just like Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's how it usually happens in the NFL.
Yeah.
When a guy gets hurt, you go in for those few weeks.
Take that spot.
And that's how Tom Brady.
When you come back, they be like,
Bledsoe was out. You ain't got no job now.
And I was like, that's the veterans like, yo, bro, don't allow him take your this is your spot
now.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. And
I'm a ride.
Yeah, rookie year.
I was reading your stats, and you had a few touchdowns. What was your highlight aside from the Super Bowl? What was your highlight as a player? Like you felt like you achieved something. Like wow, like you were so proud. Like I got to where I want to get to. Anything better than that is the Super Bowl.
I think when I went to the Raiders, I signed my big contract. Like, the biggest contract I had was like 6 years, $12.4 million. I got $2 million to sign, and like I ain't never seen no like. You see a check with $2 million.
I was talking with numbers, and he goes to the other numbers. I'm talking about like field shit, and he goes like contract.
You say in a moment that makes me like, damn, like that's real talk. I mean, okay, yeah. So I'm like that part because the league, but every time you out there playing, like it's in the NFL, it's like an honor. Like it ain't really it's almost like real talk.
That's what you work hard for.
Like real talk. Every single time you go out there on a Sunday in the NFL, if you're like a cat from Rock City,
You're working for that contract.
No, it's enjoyable. I'm talking about. You said, "What's a great moment?"
Oh yeah,
it's like every time, and you like, wow. It's like it's electric every single time. Like it's like this is ridiculous. Like you feel so like this for one day.
Yeah, not only that, but you're watching. One day you're watching, and you're a fan, and now
you're on TV.
You have all these people rooting for you.
And you next to like your homies, like my buddy is Jerry Rice and Tim Brown and Marshall Falk, and like we the home, like we. I'm like,
I got
crazy.
2 last questions. I don't know what Julio wants after that. I got 2 questions. When you got to the NFL, who put you under their wing? Someone that put you under their wing as
honestly,
a pro that was
this is crazy. This is crazy. Actually, when I went to the Rams, the starting tight end at the time was a very good Christian man named Ernie Conwell. He was a tight end. I was coming like take his spot, but he didn't care. He was loving to me.
How long was he in the game before you came in?
Maybe like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. But I was actually, brought in to be a tight end, but he was loving me up, and he was a good dude. This dude named Ricky Pro, this wide receiver. This dude was like,
that's
I was 86.
Sick name, Ricky Pro.
I was number 86. He was number 87. It's based off lockers, so we right next to each other. He used to be like, "Yo, man, don't do that." He tell me, he just kept it real with me, like, and like he my man to this day. so many good people. Like, you know, they keep it real because you don't be knowing. Some of the players is haters. If you're a rookie, you don't know your routes, and you ask a third string tight end who's trying to take his spot. He's like, hey, what you got? Be like, oh, you got the corner route. Knowing you had a crosser. But if you listen, you look stupid. Yeah. All right, what I got? They call the play so fast, you forget. Like, what I got? You got the corner.
They set you up.
Thanks.
They gonna set you up. They gonna suck.
Hey, kid, that rookie, you dumb. You're supposed to have the cross.
Who told you to go that way?
I'm like,
and you look at them, they be like,
because you should study your playbook, bro.
Yeah. Bro, I can sit here forever and ask you so many questions. But I guess my last question is this. How the hell did it feel to win that Super Bowl?
It changed my life. It changed my perspective.
Did you cry in the field?
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
It changed your perspective on life, and it reminds you that this is the standard that you want and what it took to get there. And so my final shot is I want to make sure everybody knows that this Champion Academy is not about the champion definition that you may think. There's two definitions of the word champion. One of them is a noun. It means a person who surpasses all rivals in a competition. This is a championship, NBA championship, a person who beats everybody. It's champion in sales. You're the number one. But this academy in our program is about the second meaning. This is a verb. A verb is an action. A champion is somebody who stands for and defends a cause. A champion is somebody that stands for and defends a cause. That's what this academy is about, teaching these young men to stand for and defend the cause of themselves. If you learn how to do that first, you can then proceed to become a champion in everything else. You must first learn to become the verb before you become the noun, period. And so this is what I'm trying to teach, to help young men stand up for themselves and defend the cause of themselves.
And that's
bro, not for nothing. This is why I do the show. I love being inspired, man. I love being inspired. You inspired me once again.
The Champion Academy.
Inspired, man.
HelpRochesterBoys.org.
Make sure you come out.
HelpRochesterBoys.org. Let's go.
I really don't have any questions because I think a lot of them, he has some great questions. And not only that, but following your career, knowing you back before all the craziness happened. Knowing the type of man you was back then and the man that you are today, not much has changed, but the bling on that hand, because you're still a humble, fierce force to be reckoned with, and that's the way it's always going to be, man. And I commend you. And you was in the NFL what 8 years, right? 8 years.
8 years.
8 years. You gotta get that close up.
He doing it in real time. This is crazy.
Yeah. So 8 years.
Oh, we do selfies out here all the time.
8 years that you got to fulfill your dream and you got to live.
Yeah.
Doing what you love to do, and now I know you about my age. What, 37, 38?
No, 39.
39. So we're exactly the same age.
April, right?
You 75.
Let's go. April. Yeah.
So
I'll tell you, I read your Wikipedia, homie.
Yeah, so you're a little bit older than me. You're a little bit older than me.
I'm OG. I got to lose a couple weight. I'm trying to get back nice. You know what I'm saying?
But definitely, man. Thank you for everything that you do. This community, we as a city,
we need you.
Not only do we need you, but we're blessed to have you doing what you do. And that's real talk.
You,
for everybody out there, please, one more time, help RochesterBoys.org. Make sure you support the movement. Be a part of the movement. Don't get rolled over by the movement. Please be a part of it. This is something that's going to help. And 5-10 years from now, we're going to look back at what he's doing now. And this city is going to be a better community. These graduation rates are going to go up. And we're going to be in a position where we're going to be able to at least remove ourselves from that infamous last spot.
Got to get off that.
We don't deserve to be there. We shouldn't be there. And I have a great feeling that out of all of this, 10, 15 years from now, there's going to be an individual that's going to be doing the same exact thing you're doing as a result of what you're doing right now. And that's what life is all about.
That's legacy.
That's legacy. And that's a champion. Yeah. And that's a champion. So peace. God bless all of you.
Big Rob. Go ahead, do it.
Hold that.
God bless you, brother. Thank you. God bless. Good night.
But this is it, man. That's what we do. So
serving up truth. Drink truth.
Oh, absolutely.
Come here, girl.
I just want to tell you, first of all, I'm East High grad.
East High, what up? Turn up.
I went to like all of your entertainment.
she's also